Last Friday, this Curtis Sheriff's Department had some national headline show video this week family reviewing for a dog named Pig. Now the collie is leaving even bigger footprints on people's hearts. Pig ran away on the working drive and could not speak by fireworks. Days later, a deputy's body came up and when he brought her back home. This is the sweetest video. The family lives in the Lindsay Stratmore area. They say they searched for Big for 10 days before finding a missing dog report. Less than 24 hours after that report was filed, deputies found her and gave her a ride back home. And this week, the family stopped by the Porterville substation in person. And it's a surprising role. It's gifted the team a frame from her featured her very
Something to kindness, unity and freedom. This July we honor Independence Day and America's 250th birthday, celebrating the spirit that brings us together all summer long. We continue supporting programs that strengthen our community. Churches and cares, celebrating unity, freedom, and connection. Experience all-new Acorn Casino, your new destination for 100% smoke-free gaming. Enjoy your favorite slots and table games in a new atmosphere. Now open at your Jay-Z Golden Resort and Casino.
We got an Uber, but the Uber fell asleep and we ended up T-boning a car called Chick-fil-A Miners. They were very helpful. I didn't have to put down any money to return. Chick-fil-A Miners, they took care of me.
This is the sofa America's waited 250 years for.
Discount furniture. Fires rage out of control. 200,000 people forced to evacuate their homes as firefighters battle massive infernos. Video shows a reporter in front of her camera when a gas canister explodes, injuring a firefighter. Police was coming in. Assad, teenage high school shooter, in his own words. Authorities about having second thoughts before pulling the trigger. Victims' families confronting him. Crashing in the road, bursting into flames. People on board. Dangerous flash flooding across the southeast. Extreme heat alert for 85 million from Los Angeles to Minneapolis. Bloomberg tracking it all. Tonight, after government breach security at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, the event was scheduled for tonight with even tighter security in place. The White House says President Trump will deliver a unifying yet vicious speech. President massive attacks in the war in Iraq as Iran claims it's targeting U.S. bases in Jordan. Effect on gas prices here at home. Suspect accused of stabbing attacks near Central Park now charged with hate crime. LeBron James picks the next and final team of his career, chasing a championship. Tony Romo arrested on suspicion of doing also, John Bon Jovi to abruptly end his concert at Madison Square Garden. He was on his initial tonight. Data we begin tonight with the wildfires exploding and burning out of control in Europe. Incredibly, nearly 200,000 people forced to evacuate homes in southern France and central Spain. Hundreds of firefighters battling flames on the ground and in the air. Video shows a reporter in front of her camera when a gas canister exploded, injuring a firefighter. The wildfires fueled by back-to-back heat waves straining emergency services. ABC's Marcus Moore leads us up.
Tonight, nearly 200,000 people evacuating parts of France and Spain, fleeing out-of-control wildfires consuming dozens of square miles. Huge plumes of smoke darkening the sky over southwest France's beaches, popular with American tourists. Whipping winds and a historic heat wave, in part fueling the flames. Homes in this neighborhood burned to the ground. It's hard. One resident saying he, his wife, and son battled the flames throughout the night, able to protect 4 houses. Across the border in central Spain, authorities racing to evacuate this care home as flames burned nearby, assisting the most vulnerable, people using walkers and wheelchairs. This gas canister igniting behind a French reporter as she prepared to appear on the news, flames shooting into the sky. Authorities declaring a state of emergency as the flames spread. They say dozens of firefighters have been injured battling the blaze, but so far, no deaths reported. And Lindsay, the French Interior Minister calling these fires unprecedented and far worse than the wildfires that burned there in 2022. Lindsay.
The scale of these fires just staggering, Marcus. Thank you. Here in the U.S., a gut-wrenching scene in a Georgia courtroom. The sentencing hearing for a teenage gunman who pleaded guilty to a deadly high school shooting. 2 students and 2 teachers killed. Prosecutors play money with the gunman in his own words, sobbing as he described preparing for the shooting, torn about whether to go through with it. Here's ABC's Faith Abuda.
Tonight, for the first time since a Georgia student shot and killed 4 people inside Appalachian High School, the teenager, in his own words, sorry. The 14-year-old sobbing in a police interview played during today's sentencing hearing, telling investigators he had second thoughts just before he carried out the deadly massacre in September 2024. Coach Gray blaming his degrading mental health, and at one point saying in the interview that he warned his father before the deadly school shooting. I told him to find his The court gripped with emotion as the teenager entered a guilty plea, admitting to all charges in his 55-count indictment. It was nearly 2 years ago when the chaos unfolded just about an hour outside Atlanta. Gray killing 2 students and 2 teachers, with a gun his father bought him as a Christmas gift. 9 others were injured, and an entire school of kids left traumatized. Gray's father, Colin, convicted earlier this year after prosecutors say he repeatedly ignored red flags. At one point during today's victim impact statements, Gray laughing with the courtroom, but only for a moment. Survivors and victims' loved ones sharing their pain.
I have lived 688 days so far. I'm sentenced without parole. And no relationship to see this life.
Guilty plea today, Gray's fate now lies in the hands of the judge, and there are only 2 options: life in prison, with or without parole. Lindsay, play the Blue Bay for us, thank you. Now to the dramatic images showing a seaplane crashing into the water off Washington State. The plane bursting into flames, witnesses racing to rescue the 11 people on board. Here's ABC's Trevor.
Tonight, the urgent investigation into the terrifying crash of a tourist float plane along the coast of Washington State. The plane skimming low over the water, then flying behind trees, and you can hear it hit the rocky shore. Good Samaritans and boats rushing to the rescue, the U.S. and Canadian Coast Guard racing in behind them.
Those Good Samaritans were critical in providing aid to the passengers.
The wreckage erupting in flames. All 10 passengers and the pilot scrambling to escape. Some were able to swim to shore, others more badly injured.
We have 1 patient remaining in our care in satisfactory condition.
Tonight, the operator of the plane, Kenmore Air, says its pilot adjusted his flight path because of weather.
The fact that all 11 people, including the pilot, got out indicates a resilience of this type of airplane.
Lindsay, the airline says that airplane passed all its recent inspections. The FAA and NTSB are now investigating. Lindsay?
So glad we need all of it. Trevor, thank you. Tonight, tracking relentless rain and dangerous flash flooding in the southeast. The threat stretches into the weekend. Heavy rain flooding down streets from Alabama to the Carolinas. More than 85 million now under alerts from Los Angeles to Minneapolis. Let's get right to ABC senior meteorologist Lee Goldberg. What are you monitoring?
Lindsay, this front is just barely budging across the south, and it's a focus for flooding rain. We've had flash flood warnings in places like Birmingham and Atlanta all day long, thanks to slow-moving downpours over 3 inches of rain in spots. And in the eastern Carolinas, flood watches made all the way through Saturday. A level 3 and 4 flood threat passed from much of South Carolina all the way up to Wilmington, North Carolina. 3-inch-per-hour rainfall rates possible. It finally dries out on Sunday. Then the focus shifts to the extreme heat. It's all the way from the southwest to the Twin Cities. Extreme heat watches in effect through Monday. Heat advisories widespread across the plains. Look at the triple-digit temperatures, places like Las Vegas and Phoenix. That's expected, but look at building shattering records from Rapid City down to Denver. It'll be 101. The heat goes into the Midwest with a smoky haze into early next week. Lindsay?
Heat is relentlessly. Thank you. Now to the record outbreak of that parasitic intestinal illness expanding across the country. 4 more states now linked to the surge in cases, which are believed to be caused by contaminated shredded iceberg lettuce. Taylor Farms is now suspending production of iceberg lettuce in Mexico. Taco Bell already limited its supply. New Hampshire health officials the lettuce from hospital cabins. Cases have been reported in more than 40 states. Tonight, 3 months after a gunman breached security at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, the event is taking place again tonight with even tighter security in place. Chaos erupted at the original dinner when suspect Cole Allen allegedly breached security and opened fire inside the Washington Hilton Hotel. President Trump and thousands of journalists and guests were inside. The president plans to attend tonight. The White House says he will deliver a, quote, unifying yet vicious speech. Here's ABC's Mary Bruce.
Almost 3 months to the day after a gunman breached security at the annual White House Correspondents' Dinner. Secret Service sweeping in to protect the president, rushing him to safety. Guests at the Washington Hilton hitting the floor, hiding under tables. Tonight, a redo, but on a smaller scale and at a different venue. This time at the former Trump Hotel in Washington, the Waldorf Astoria, just blocks from the White House. Secret Service stepping up security, saying guests will see a visible police presence around the hotel with enhanced traffic closures. All ticketed guests will go through airport-style magnetometer screening to enter the event. The program, though, will be very similar. The evening's entertainment entertainer, mentalist Oz Perlman, who was on the dais back in April speaking to the First Lady when Secret Service burst through the ballroom doors. The president at the time was adamant that the dinner go on. Tonight, he's prepared to meet the press, his first time speaking at the annual gala.
Tune in for what promises to be a very entertaining and memorable evening.
Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt saying the speech will be accompanied fine yet vicious, and serious yet hilarious, all at the same time. One notable addition tonight, an award for exceptional service being given to Officer Victor Gonzalez, who 3 months ago was struck in his ballistic vest by gunfire in those chaotic moments as the gunman rushed toward the ballroom. The staff at the Hilton also being honored for their professionalism and commitment to service.
And Lindsay, security here is extremely tight. This is Pennsylvania Avenue here behind me now, completely shut down. President Trump himself insisted that this dinner still go on, and tonight he's describing this as a hot ticket. I'm sure it's thank you now for the war in Iran. President Trump deliberating with top advisors at the White House as he weighs massive attacks on Iranian targets. U.S. bases in Jordan and Iraq, and is warning civilians to stay 500 meters away from facilities possibly housing American troops. All of this is having significant impact on Americans here in the U.S. The national average for gas now hitting $4.10 per gallon. Price of oil jumping 8% this week. ABC's Matt Rivers reports from Jordan tonight.
After pounding targets in Iran for 2 weeks, President Trump huddling with top advisors at the White House, weighing whether to ramp up the U.S. military assaults. The president says he's not in a rush. It comes just days after the remains of 4 American soldiers killed were returned home. Today, Iran claiming a fresh wave of drones launched toward U.S. targets in the region. Smoke seen rising near a base in northern Iraq where U.S. forces are deployed. U.S. forces hitting Iranian drone sites near the Strait of Hormuz. The flow of oil there now at a standstill as gas prices at home surged to $4.10 per gallon.
I looked up at the price and I'm, oh my gosh, gas went up again by a lot.
And now fears of another front in this war. There's real concern here along the Red Sea after multiple Houthi attacks on Saudi shipping. Fear that if the Houthis and the Iranians decide to close the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, it would be another massive hit to the global economy. Tonight, Saudi media releasing undated video appearing to show unidentified armed men on boats in the Red Sea. And Lindsay, tonight we are just learning that the Saudi military has just carried out new strikes against Houthi targets inside of Yemen. This war right now shows every sign of expanding with no clear signs of any offset. Lindsay?
Have Rivers in Jordan for us. Thank you. Here in New York City, the suspect accused of stabbing 2 people near Central Park now charged with hate crime. The attacks happening just blocks apart. Here's ABC's chief investigative correspondent, Aaron Fatursky. Aaron.
Lindsay, these random stabbings rattled the neighborhood, and as the mayor said today, Lindsay, they horrified the entire city. And tonight, the suspect, 51-year-old Raul Morales, is charged with attempted murder and assault, and police are also charging him with committing a hate crime. Morales was moved a short time ago from the police precinct on Manhattan's Upper West Side. That's just blocks from where he allegedly stabbed 2 men in their 50s Thursday afternoon, while police said he shouted Allahu Akbar. An Asian man was stabbed in the back with a knife. A Jewish man was stabbed in the chest with a screwdriver. Both victims, thankfully, Lindsay, are recovering tonight in the hospital. Lindsay?
Glad to hear that, Aaron. Thank you. Now to a blockbuster movie from one of basketball's biggest stars, LeBron James, announcing what he calls the last decision of his career. He's heading to the Philadelphia 76ers, hoping his final chapter before retirement ends with one more championship. Here's ABC's Morgan Long.
Tonight, NBA superstar LeBron James has made his decision, signing with the Philadelphia 76ers after heated speculation over the past 2 months. James signing a 2-year, $8 million contract and taking a significant pay cut.
No, is he coming? He's coming! He's coming!
LeBron saying he was on the verge of retirement prior to making his choice, but ultimately decided to continue playing. Writing on X, I still want to compete, to win, and to have a chance at the feeling of winning another championship.
He made it very clear from the beginning. I want to compete for a championship. I want to win at a high level.
This is not a money-driven decision.
For weeks, the 41-year-old had been heavily pursued by teams across the league. LeBron James is arguably the greatest player of all time, the league's all-time scoring leader, holding numerous NBA records during his 23 seasons, along with winning 4 NBA championships across 3 teams. LeBron hoping to take Philly to their first championship in 43 years. Fans in Philly ecstatic.
We gotta put full fire behind it. We gotta show them welcome to Philly.
And Lindsay, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro declaring today LeBron James Day. The city of Philadelphia now with high expectations for the upcoming season, with ticket demand already skyrocketing tonight, Lindsay. So your brother LeBron ecstatic. More than thank you. When we come back, the historic university unenrolling 500 students just weeks before the start of classes. Minus move. Trouble for former NFL quarterback Tony Romo. Details on his arrest and a report from deputies. Plus, a fish tank shatters hundreds of fish and gallons of water flooding the floor of a pet shop. And a headset that holds in John Bon Jovi to suddenly stop his concert at Madison Square Garden.
Man, I love this place. But with my dry AMD, progressive geographic atrophy, or GA, I was worried I was seeing less of it. My retina specialist told me that Izervay protects healthy retinal cells longer and is proven to slow GA. HGA Plus, which could help me see the eye fog.
Izervay is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay can cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision is recovered after an eye injection or exam.
With Izervay, I'm taking action to slow my GA. And seeing it means everything to me.
Ask your retina specialist how you can help preserve your vision longer with Izervay. Instagram teen accounts with automatic protections. With built-in context means your teens can see.
Take a stop.
Okay.
Good safety comes boxing. 3, 2, 1.
Instagram teen accounts with automatic protections.
Fancy Feast presents Inspired Creations.
Fancy Feast joins rich flavors, pate, it's meat time in a whole new light, and turns the everyday into extraordinary. Fancy Feast dinners. Love is in the details.
Fast acting bio-freeze triple touch. Cools, warms, and heats. Targeting 3 times the pain percent. That means 3 times the playtime. New bio-freeze triple touch.
She's my best friend, and I hate that she's getting older.
Honey,
She's my forever. Honey, this is life. This is how it is. We've been discussing where I should live next. I learned about a place for mom. Their expert advisors listened to our needs and helped us find a senior community that fits our lifestyle and budget. They made it easy. And now I get to live near it. Well, too much to it. It's all fabulous. Looking for
next tonight, Howard University facing backlash for unenrolling more than 500 freshmen just weeks before the start of the fall semester. Hundreds of incoming students received emails from the school saying they were no longer being accepted after not meeting a tuition payment deadline. School officials say they sent out multiple notices about that deadline. Students say their student loans and scholarships haven't come through yet. They usually post around August 1st. Howard says it's reviewing the information. Classes begin August 17th. Former NFL quarterback Tony Romo arrested in Milwaukee. Romo was taken into custody for allegedly operating a vehicle while under the influence last night. Reports say Romo performed poorly on the field sobriety test. He was released hours later. Romo spent 14 years with the Cowboys and is currently an analyst for CBS Sports. No comment from Romo tonight. When we come back, John Bon Jovi reveals why he suddenly ended his show at Madison Square Garden.
That's my name. Your name's Liberty, Gary. You betcha. And I'm here to tell everyone it feels great getting great coverage and savings on car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
That's my line, Liberty.
From the commercial. May I have your autograph?
Of course.
Great coverage, great savings.
Agreed.
If your child has moderate to severe eczema, they can stay ahead of it with Dukixi. From clear skin and bristly stage to deep allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. They help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away if new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your child's doctor about Dukixi, approved to treat kids as young as 6 months.
My blood sugar is low. I can worry about it, or I can do something about it. New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula works safely and naturally with a custom blend of garlic, vitamins, and minerals. And it's odor-free. I'm taking charge. Garlic.
When you need longer-lasting body pain relief, try Aleve. Just one dose of Aleve provides pain relief for up to 12 hours. Types of body. Body pain relief.
Love saving money? Then it's time to join AARP. Get your first full year for just $15 with automatic renewal and get a second membership free.
It's a great deal.
You'll have access to hundreds of benefits to help you save money, stay healthy, and have fun. Plus everyday discounts at top retailers, dining, and more. Your first year is just $15 with automatic renewal. And get a second membership and an insulated trunk organizer for free.
Call 800-721-1050 or today.
If you have AMD or DME, you never want to lose sight of the things you love. And your condition doesn't have to steal from you. Long-lasting Eylea HD delivers powerful vision improvement. It can save your vision for the future. Eylea HD is the first and only treatment for wet AMD DME that gives you a chance for 5 months between injections. After 1 response, injections like Eylea HD may cause eye infections, separation of the retinas, rare and severe swelling of blood vessels and lines, or increased eye pressure. There is an uncommon risk of heart attack or stroke. Next generation Eylea HD, a treatment retina specialists trust.
Today, that's a massive fish tank shatters at a pet shop in suburban Chicago. Surveillance cameras capture the tank bursting at historic Fox Lake. 2,000 gallons of water rushed from the tank. More than 350 fish died as workers attempted to scoop up the fish and get them back into the water. Store workers suspect a seed at the top of the tank may have given out. A troubling milestone is U.S. measles cases hit a 35-year high. The CDC reports 2,318 cases so far this year. That number eclipses the total reported for all of 2025. Cases have been confirmed in at least 43 states. South Carolina and Utah had the highest numbers. CDC data shows most cases are among people who are unvaccinated or with an unknown vaccination status. John Bon Jovi is apologizing to fans after abruptly ending his show at Madison Square Garden. Singer called it quits on stage Thursday about 90 minutes into the set. A spokesperson later confirmed Bon Jovi has been battling a sinus infection. Bon Jovi says he plans to reschedule. His next concert at MSG is still set for Sunday. When we come back, a runner's emotional reaction to a surprise on race day, the secret that brought her to tears.
COPD is an ugly, reality. Watch as his throat just keeps getting smaller. But then, Trelegy helped us see things a little differently. With 3 medicines in 1 inhaler, Trelegy keeps airways open for a full 24 hours and prevents future flare-ups. Once daily Trelegy also improves lung function, so he can breathe more freely all day and night.
Trilogy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trilogy more than prescribed. Trilogy may cause thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if there's no breathing, chest pain, appetite swelling, problems with vision changes.
Daily Trelegy for COPD, because breathing should be beautiful all day and night.
free recycling finding place. Nice and well. Duck Duck. It's a chat price. Chat GPT Claude. Other parts of her. Chewy pharmacy orders on the way for homework. The homebody only goes outside when nature calls. So mom uses Chewy to get us flea and tick meds at a great price. Delivered fast, right to your door. For quality meds, for life with pets, there's Chewy. Dry, tired, itchy, burning, and dry eye symptoms got worse over time. My eye doctor explained the root was inflammation. Zytra was made for that, so relief is lasting.
Zytra treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. Don't use if allergic to Zytra and seek medical help if needed. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort, blurred vision, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch a container tip to your eye or any surface. Before using Zytra, remove your contact lenses and wait 15 minutes before reinsert.
Dry eyes or no work, it's time for Zytra.
Let your wholeness of your throat do more than record the break-in. Protect it.
Stop. This is Simply Safe. I'm requesting police dispatch.
Simply Safe stops break-ins before they start. AI-powered cameras alert live US-based agents who take action. Simply Safe. No long-term contracts.
Smells like this may start at age 9. HPV vaccination. That type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers is also effective. For most, HPV gives its own weapons if it wants to prevent cancer-related this plays a little protect them in the next. That's it for today about HPV vaccination.
Newick stakes a ribbon-cutting decades in the making, set to transform traffic times on Highway 99 into Larry. Plus, welcome home. An 18-year-old from Forest switched to next-second recovery. The blood cut into 15 months later the basketball court.
Finally tonight, one man goes the distance to surprise his girlfriend on race day. In St. Charles, Missouri, one small secret and an unforgettable surprise. Why? Emma Kessler overcome with emotion. She thought she'd be running her very first half marathon alone, but tucked inside the trunk, an extra pair of running shoes, and a reminder that the longest journeys are often lighter when someone chooses to carry them with us. Her boyfriend Jason, quietly training for weeks.
I've been running every weekend since the last one. To running with you.
Emma went on.
I have lied to you so many times over the last 2.5 months about what I'm doing.
Emma admits her anxiety about race day had reached an all-time high. Jason added endurance training to his routine, so she wouldn't have to face those 13.1 miles by herself. And together, step by step, Jason ran the extra mile, or 13.1 to be specific, crossing the finish line side by side. Because sometimes the greatest act of strength is simply showing up and reminding someone they never have to run alone.
Way to go, Jason. Thanks for watching. I'm Lindsay Davis for all of us.
Tonight has won Emmy for Best Live News Program for the 4th year in a
Smoky skies, team coverage on the heat and haze drifting into 3 Central California counties. From the wildfire burning in Merced County, the air alert while temperatures stay in or very near the triple digit.
And we got low 100s for the weekend, but a heat wave next week.
Plus, telling traffic, the celebration for a road project at a London interchange to help smooth out the road for everyday commuters and international visitors. Let Help for the Heart, a local student athlete, undergoes emergency surgery after something he contracted the quick discovery of his condition that saved his life.
Central California's #1 news. This is ABC 30 Action News.
Gray skies developing from the Fields fire in the North Valley are drifting into at least 3 Central California counties. An air quality alert is in effect as the heat and haze pose a double danger, even for people who live miles away from the growing blaze, as winds bring the distinct sight and smell of the smoke. The Fields fire has triggered evacuation routes as it continues to burn near Snelling. Thank you for joining us tonight for Action News Live at 6. Good evening, I'm Margaret Kim.
I'm Vanessa Vasconcelos. We're live on ABC 30, Disney Plus, and everywhere you stream. The San Joaquin Valley Air Pollution Control District is warning residents to be cautious.
When you have wildfires, you have PM 2.5 particulates, and what that means essentially for the public is that there's such tiny particles that they're not visible to the naked eye, but that does not mean that they don't impact us. It can really go into our bloodstream and into our dark environments.
The Valley Air District is issuing a warning for eastern South Madera and Fresno counties, especially for residents with breathing concerns or difficulties. The district urges people to avoid going outside when smoke is in the air. And wind patterns can cause smoke to travel for miles. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Kevin Russo, tracking our air quality and those triple digits in the AccuWeather forecast. Kevin?
That's exactly right. Now, the northwest winds that kind of come in the afternoon have pushed a lot of that smoke into the foothills and the south end of the valley. That's why right now, with the air monitors, you see those orange buttons are over here over Visalia and the Three Rivers area. That's also smoke is being pushed up into the mountainous areas from Mariposa all the way down to Three Rivers. So as we move into the overnight and early morning hours, the smoke will come back into the valley. Today's high 100, the 18th time we've done that so far in Fresno this season. Under high pressure tomorrow, I'm forecasting a 99, but we'll easily hit 100s in the south end of the valley floor. Well above 100, especially Thursday through Sunday of next week. That coming up.
No, Kevin, thank you. The beta of being accused in the Central Fresno murder is now in his majority. Ashton Dijon is on trial for the stabbing death of 44-year-old Manuel Lopez last Halloween. Jury deliberations began today after days of testimony. Lopez was found at Griffith and Blackstone suffering from several wounds. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. Authorities discovered surveillance video showing Lopez and Dijon fighting and the moment of the stabbing. Footage was also found of Dijon going inside the nearby Carl's Jr. and changing clothes. Officials said Lopez and Dijon lived at a treatment facility, but their relationship remains unclear. In an Action News update now, we're getting a closer look at the fire that damaged 3 homes in Central Fresno. The fire department released home camera video showing the race to stop the flames. The blaze began in a detached garage just before 11 o'clock last night at the home near Roosevelt and Thomas Avenues. The flames spread to the main house plus 2 neighboring homes. Firefighters say downed power lines hampered their efforts and a melted gas meter caused a gas leak. The fire was eventually contained with no injuries reported. One of the homes was vacant, but the other 2 structures had several people living in them. In total, 6 people were displaced. Drivers in Tulare County and visitors to the International Agri Center will soon have easier access to Highway 99. Action News South Valley reporter Cassandra Gutierrez was at a ribbon cutting this morning for a new interchange and lets us know when it will open and the additional improvements to Highway 99 already under construction.
It's a project that's been decades in the making, and on Friday morning, hundreds of people were able to finally celebrate its completion. Ceremony marked a major milestone in Tulare as the State Route 99 International Agri Center interchange project is now done. The new interchange is expected to improve traffic flow, especially during the World Ag Expo, and support economic growth year-round.
Today's a huge day for the city of Tulare, Tulare County, and the 99 Coalition, and all the organizations and individuals involved in this project. This is a major project. It's not very often that new interchanges are built. The 99 corridor in the Central Valley.
Planning for the project dates back decades. Former Tulare City Manager Lynn Dredge says he remembers discussions as far back as the 1980s. The project was a collaboration between local, county, state, and federal government, as well as private donors. Among them was the Freya family, which donated the land where the interchange now sits. The Tulare County Association of Governments, or TCOG, also played a key
key role in securing funding. The project carried a price tag of nearly $80 million, which came from grants, local sources, and Measure R tax dollars approved by voters in 2006.
That's awesome because just everyone that's working on it took the whole team. Some would say thousands of people worked on that. I think that's accurate. Thousands of people have worked on this project.
From start to finish, the environmental construction of this day, probably about 7 or 8 years. So in terms of project delivery, relatively quick.
Beltran says the work on improving Highway 99 in the South Valley doesn't stop here.
So we're doing a project that will be breaking ground in spring of 2027. That's going to improve State 99 along this segment of 46 lanes, as well as reconstruct the interchange at Page Avenue.
New Action News, an 18-year-old from Clovis is recovering after a medical emergency during basketball practice. Jackson Scarborough is finally back home after undergoing emergency surgery to treat a life-threatening tear in his heart. Jackson's mother shared this video of him leaving San Joaquin Valley Rehabilitation Hospital in Northeast Fresno. The incoming Fresno City College freshman was taken to the medical center following a successful surgery. Just over 2 weeks ago, Jackson was at basketball practice when he suddenly began experiencing chest pain. His coach and athletic trainer noticed something was wrong and immediately called 911. Doctors diagnosed Jackson with an aortic dissection. That's the same condition connected to the sudden death of Senator Lindsey Graham. Jackson's mother credits the athletic staff at Fresno City College for recognizing the seriousness of the situation and acting immediately.
The city of Fresno announced an affordability housing project that could change the lives of several hardworking families in the community. Action News anchor Eliza Navarro was at the groundbreaking ceremony and shares the vision in place.
This empty lot will look very different in the next year and a half. A new apartment complex will be built specifically for agricultural-based workers. On Friday morning, Mayor Jerry Dyer made an exciting announcement in Southwest Fresno.
1, 2, 3. Future family apartments.
The groundbreaking of a new apartment complex, the Ventura Family Apartments, adding to the long list of affordable housing provided.
We will be breaking ground on 2,500 affordable housing units within the city of Fresno, and that is worthy of applause.
This project will have 54 affordable units for agricultural-based workers and their families. Dyer sharing why supporting families who help feed the world deserve a safe and affordable home.
We cannot put food on the table across the United States, and we can't put food on our own tables here locally without dedicated agricultural workers within our community, and we are so fortunate to have them.
Councilmember Brandon Banks shared a few words of his personal experience as a young child whose family worked in the field. He hopes the children who live in the new unit will feel secure and also strive to reach big goals.
During the school years, I would be getting the books. And I was one of those kids who worked in the field. And here I am today, standing in front of you.
The price tag of the project is about $40 million. Dyer thanked everyone who helped bring the idea to life, especially in today's economy.
Cost of materials continue to go up, the cost of labor continues to go up. All these projects are prevailing wage projects.
Half of the lot will be the Ventura Family Apartments. As for the other half, it hasn't been decided, but Dyer says it could also be more affordable housing. Information on how to apply for a unit will be provided once the complex is ready to go. In Fresno, Eliza Navarro, ABC 30 Action News.
Some students are working before graduation. They're kickstarting their careers, and that's the focus of our new Children First special, learning and earning.
Classroom is changing. Workplace is calling. Students gain a real-world experience.
It's like a family. Everyone should respect you.
The dealership came into our school. Business from the inside out.
As I've had the opportunity to share this program and the experience the students people are extremely jealous of it.
Building a career in construction, where teams get hands-on experience, one project at a time.
We have opportunities across the resources. We have them in marketing communications.
Meet a student helping shape a hospital's marketing campaign. Team
teenage teachers.
High schools are really cool, right? They're not cooler than adults.
The appropriate getting this to kids and the next generation of educators. Check out programs putting students to work.
Jason Oliveira and I host Children First Learning and Earning this Sunday at 6:30 right here on Disney Plus and Comfort. The Valley Zoo is celebrating a makeover. Room to roam improvements at the beloved Merced Sanctuary, where both visitors and animals are enjoying the upgrades.
ACE Affiliates need for opportunity employer, and we want to publish those opportunities. That's why we encourage you to what is your Cheeseway, Fresno, California. The link on our website, ACEAffiliate.com.
If you've been hurt with car accident, it can be one of the hardest times of your life. Let us help you through it.
What we thought.
I was very pleased with my stone.
I'm totally accomplished any of my family and friends. We welcome every new life with care, hope, and joy, because every beginning deserves celebration. We monitor every heartbeat because life continues in an instant.
We bring precision skills to every procedure because every patient is turning matters.
We meet people where they are because everyone deserves to have access to care.
Remember, Travis to United. I don't know what today.
Financing for 5 years, 2026, 1,500 miles. No payments for 90 days. This is a Central Valley Chevrolet TRX.
Celebration. Price fair. Hey,
Reaction uses all furniture galleries. Central California's #1 news with Margo Kim, Warren Armstrong, Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso, and sports with Sydney Berger. This is ABC 30 Action News, live at 6.
Merced Apple II is reopened after a months-long closure for upgrades and renovations. Today, the big re-grand opening gave families a chance to see the zoo's wild residents, including some in brand-new enclosures. It was funded through the federal dollars, using Merced donations and contributions from community members like you.
This is a new chapter in the history of the Merced Zoo, right? This facility's been with the community for decades, but today we're celebrating a significant investment. We're going to see new exhibits. And I can tell you, the residents who live here, they're very happy and very excited to see all the changes that have been going on. We're very excited for the new bear exhibit. It is vastly expanded from what they had before.
We just introduced our new black bear exhibit for Winfrey and Missy, and they are loving their new exhibit. Especially Missy, she's very big on swimming, and she now has a nice plunge pool with a water fountain, and it's very hard to get her out of that pool. She likes to stay in the pool the entire day. I love these bears so much, and the fact that they are able to have a brand new habitat, it makes me so happy.
We received some special one-time funds from ARPA, American Rescue Plan Act. UC Merced is a gracious contributor for the zoo today with the new Bobcat exhibit.
Now I have a total of 3 Bobcats. The original Bobcat, 2 Bobcat kittens, are now part of the permanent zoo.
So we've had to close the zoo for about 9 months. I think when you walk in and see this, you're going to understand why. We've got all these surfaces now where it's much easier to get around. The exhibits are more open, easier to see. We've made a lot of enhancements for electrical, things that we just couldn't do before. And so it's a well-spent 9 months to get this zoo really refurbished and be great for our community.
And just look at the fact families here. Look at the parents, the children. We have students here. I mean, this kind of community and this warmth, this kind of energy doesn't exist everywhere. We're fortunate. We're blessed to be here.
Well, UC Merced announced it's donating $20,000 to the zoo in honor of its 20th anniversary, and you could visit the animals, many of which are California native species, from Wildlife Rescue Centers Thursday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. A summer season favorite in the North Valley comes with the music. The concert's included with a ticket to the Madera District Fair.
Smoke concerns a little hot over the weekend, but very hot at the end of next week. We'll look back. Get to work this Sunday. Jason Oliveira and Vanessa Vasconcelos share local programs giving teens hands-on experience before they graduate high school. From jobs and education to working at car dealerships. Children first. Learning Sunday at 6:30 on ABC 30.
Sponsored by Valley Children's Healthcare, Tulare County Office of Education, and Educational Employees Credit Union. ABC 30 Partners. Great deals.
Get 0% financing and 1,000 bonus cash on the 2026 Ford F-150 with your California Ford dealers.
Central Beauty Salon. Support your community like ABC 30s, where your stories happiness together. Proudly served you for more than 70 years. Every day we try to inform and continue to do so. Now, the FCC is questioning our commitment to the community. Show your support for KFSM TV by scanning this QR code today. You're entitled to large payments to tell the FCC to keep your trusted local station on the air.
Get ready to get wet and go wild this summer at Northern California's largest water park. Stay late Saturday nights for the spectacular fireworks on the lake. Visit wildwater.net for tickets and passes.
Take your space back with Daryl's Mini Storage and up to 6 months free with 70 locations. McDonald's.com.
Great deals.
This is what's coming up. It's 0% financing and 1,000 bonus cash on the 2026 Ford Explorer. Go to your California Ford dealers. With the country's audience.
Watch live Monday at 9 on ABC 30.
This sport brings new challenges, stress, anxiety, and social challenges, including making friends. Help your child stay strong. Really start school strong. Teaches kids ages 8 through 17 your social skills, tools, and confidence levels to succeed. Child continued wealth with expert clinicians and certified peer social skills providers. Call them. Official mental health partner for Los Angeles Kings.
In the North Valley, the Madera District Fair is getting ready to entertain visitors with a lineup of performances included in your ticket. The fair's group concert series will feature a 90s rewind show with Tom Lowe, CNC Music Factory, and Digital Underground. The lineup will include Night Ranger, Playwalker, along with Gerardo Coronado and Los Moros del Norte. The Madera District Fair runs from September 10th through the 13th. Sunny skies for the kickoff of that fair and into the weekend as well.
Night Ranger.
Yeah. Taking us back.
It's the rocker. Let's go check out what's going on with the smoke. As we see, the northwesterly winds pushing that smoke out and along the east side of the valley, up into the mountain communities. That's what happens in the afternoon and evening. And then after midnight, the opposite happens.
those northwesterlies actually subside, and we get a drainage wind that pushes things downhill. So that's why you see the modeling kind of pushing along the 99 corridor as we go into tomorrow. So if you live closer to the foothills, you're going to have higher concentrations, or at least a sensible impact of it, smelling it, breathing it. It's probably more likely here along the east side of the valley, and then also up into the Mariposa, Madera, and Fresno County foothills. Sunshine for the weekend. There is a little feature out here that's kept us from going racing into heat, which we will do next week, Thursday through Sunday. Desert Southwest, Palm Springs, 114, 99 at Paso Robles and Fresno. We did get to triple digits today in both NAS Lemoore as well as Fresno, and we have right now a northwesterly wind at 12. That's that wind I was just telling you about that's pushing that smoke to the east end of the valley and up into the foothill areas. Air quality concerns over the weekend are Fresno and Tulare County being unhealthy for sensitive individuals. And this is the time of year where we get the ozone in the afternoon during peak heat, but you can add on top of that the particulates from fires in Merced County, so it's kind of a double shot there. Okay, so at the beach, 60s in Monterey, however, low 80s in Pismo, so from north to south, it'll be cooler to warmer. In the foothill communities, 90s expected tomorrow. Some areas near 100, 98, 99 in Three Rivers. Higher elevations, variable cloudiness. The thunderstorm activity today was really over the eastern slope of the Sierra. Another cool start tomorrow morning. There will be areas of smoke detected. We'll see temperatures in the 60s for tomorrow. And then we're going to be hovering around 100 really for the next 4 to 5 days. Don't be surprised if we're somewhere between 98 and 102. That seems reasonable. So you really don't see a whole lot going here, except a hint on Thursday and Friday. After a nice weekend, we're up to 108 on the following weekend. We're going to see some AccuWeather alerts begin to pop up there once it becomes more high confidence. But for now, I don't argue with it. I see it coming.
Well, no to expect it. I think they got something we weren't expecting today. Maybe not.
Yeah, so LeBron James, not just the sports world, guys, but just the world in general. Yeah. Everybody's hearing about this news. LeBron is headed to Philly, and he has the chance to make history with the Sixers. Would it cement him as the greatest of all time? We'll talk about it. Plus, Central Valley Twins fielding G1 offers together. Here the girls are HD.
Adarius is on his way home from basketball with his mom when out of nowhere they receive a pocket and they get another call. My cat really immediately started hurting. It was just like really bad pain. They needed medical attention and smartly went to the hospital. My mom made the decision to call the insurance. They built a great decision. He knew the heavy hitter would win and get him the money he deserved. When it comes to winning, they turn to sleeping to think heavy hitters. Our insurance company outwit us the heavy hitters.
There are trucks, and then there's the Sierra with employee pricing for everyone, with the capability to handle what life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra, leading where it matters most. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Celebrate Independence Day with employee pricing for everyone on all GMC Sierra 1500 models. It's 0% APR, that's over $13,000 total value on this Sierra 1500 Denali.
This is the furniture America has waited 250 years for.
19th century planning subway every coast through its so-called used by best-selling authors, only left by Sarah J. Andrews, only 5 million years.
Where America shops for furniture.
Two-time Olympic gold medalist and FIFA Women's World Cup champion Leanne Ham enjoyed dynamic breakout and opportunities for personal and professional growth. Invest in yourself. There's no limit to what you see. Register today.
poor decision.
He's played with 23 years in the league. LeBron James' list of accolades runs on and on. He's scored the most points, played the most games, but LeBron's move to Philadelphia gives him the chance to break another record. Become the first player to win a title in 4 different cities. LeBron is already a 4-time NBA champ. 2 with Miami, 1 with Cleveland, and 1 with LA. To the outside world, it seems like the Cavs or Heat would have been a more likely landing spot, but James fits well into this Sixers starting 5 and skyrockets Philly as a top Eastern Conference contender.
And so now you have Tyrese Maxey, who LeBron loves, and you have Jaylen Brown, who's an All-NBA performer. That is what vaulted the Sixers into this position, this pole position. They added him for virtually nothing.
Philly signed LeBron on a veteran minimum deal, so he'll play for just $4 million next season, previously earning $53 million annually with the Lakers. To basketball starts a little closer to home. Central Valley Twins are turning heads, already holding 6 Division I offers together. In this week's Good Sports, the Twins share why they're a package deal. Fraternal twins with identical goals. Iman and Jihan will do whatever it takes to play basketball at the highest level. All the travel ball, 2-a-day workouts, and high-level practices has translated on the court.
Yeah, the word's getting out about their game and how they play.
E and G have 6 Division I offers so far, and the Twins aren't even in high school.
Yeah, it's shopping and someone was like, oh, are you shopping for college? I was like, I'm in 8th grade, and they're like, what the heck?
Both measure 6'1", and yes, just graduated 8th grade. Though both girls have the size, speed, and skill to compete against the top talent.
Or against people in like the competition if you started doing blind, doing out. And then like we have a name for ourselves. People will be like, oh, the Twins are playing. I like the Twins, the Twins.
The Twins are already crafting a brand using the package deal pitch when convincing D1 coaches to offer them both.
They're going to get the whole package if they take both of us. If they need a post player, one of us can play. If they need someone outside, one of us can play. They say we play hard, they like how we play, and I think that's all what you need to see in someone, because they know we can score, they know we can play defense, but the playing hard and the hustle is what they look for too.
Iman and Jihan will get 4 years under head coach Adam Wall. Candy, they enroll as freshmen this fall and will play on varsity in the winter.
They concentrate on the work that they put in every day, showing up every day, working hard, and whatever comes with that is going to come with that. But I'll be honest with you, the sky's the limit with these 2 girls. They can do whatever they want, and it's literally up to them and how hard they want to work and the time they want to put in.
The Twins say, yeah, they're better together. So, a package deal, they want to go to school together. Not enough for them to be teammates all throughout life and then through college, but it's good for the kids. Totally. You really want to make one stop? Split jersey? I mean, maybe a split jersey, just same team at least.
And they're so poised and mature already.
Right?
Yeah, impressive. They are
It's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, Cindy. A health concern becomes more focused with new cases of West Nile virus. The local precautions against the mosquito-borne illness. For continuing coverage on the Fields Fire, said nearly growing in size and setting up smoke. The progress on the firefight and the air quality evidence caused frost in several counties.
Even if your child has moderate to severe eczema, they can feel the flow, feel the breeze, and Dupixent helps them feel the key source of inflammation from the skin can cause eczema. Dupixent is the only allergic therapy approved to treat kids as young as 6 months for noticeably clear skin and itch. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur that help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away.
worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection, don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. New Exit to keep your skin from within so they can stay ahead of eczema. Find an eczema specialist and ask about Dupixent today.
All the benefits of a complete benefit at a fraction of the price. If you want a certified free implant, certified free implant is free sauce that you can save weeks. That's why it's 7 years without a warranty. Search your pharmacy today.
Life sounds pretty great. Don't let it buzz you. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
I've been waiting for you.
On ABC 30 Now. ABC 30 Action News starts now with breaking news.
Breaking news out of Merced County, where a wildfire triggered a new evacuation order after flames jumped the containment line in Snelling. Sheriff's deputies rushed to knock on doors and alert about 15 residents living along Merced Falls Road from Hornitos Road west to start on Robinson Road. Thanks for joining us for Action News Live at 6:30. Good evening. I'm Billy Moore.
And I'm Margaret King. We're live on ABC 30, Disney Plus, and wherever you stream. Here's a closer look at where the Fields fire continues to burn. It sparked late yesterday at Fields and the Grange Roads, north of Snelling, about 17 miles northeast of Merced.
Action News reporter Lisa Colon is in Merced County with the very latest on containment efforts. Now, property owners are recovering after the fire came dangerously close.
The ground is smoldering, trees are charring, crews are actively working to clear up hotspots here along Merced Falls Road. Now, we did speak to some residents who were out overnight trying to protect their properties.
Flames. Helicopters doused with water from the skies. Overnight crews made progress to contain the Fields fire.
Last night we were challenging with the winds coming from the northwest.
Sheila and Derek showed us the back of their property. This area, once filled with trees and brush, now reduced to ash. They say flames ran through their community.
The wind was blowing it straight towards us. The grass kept burning real fast.
These palm trees, they call the girls, miraculously survived, but their neighbor's log fence charred.
They just started one by one, just like matches, on fire. All up here, so just like lit up. Everything happened within an hour. It was gone.
The fire started on the other side of the canal, but in a matter of minutes, it jumped over and headed straight for their home. That's when they chose to stay back and fight the flames, along with their neighbor Richard, grabbing what they had. Running to the nearby pond to fill up ice chests and a watering can.
Just went in there and came back up and started putting ashes out wherever we can.
The Merced River just down the way, a short flight time for the aircraft as they made frequent drops, something Richard says made all the difference.
Red actually going in the sky, like this tree was on fire, and actually was on fire, but they got the airplane, they did a lot. It was like the movies. I got home, I was out of town, and it was just all in flames. Clear at first, and then survival.
On the ground monitoring hotspots, the rocky terrain left unburned areas inside the fire perimeter, which is something Chief Robert Farvallo tells me they're keeping a close eye on.
Well, we have crews on the roads, looking forward, looking behind us, making sure that nothing sneaks up behind us.
Sheila tells me she's filled with gratitude for the firefighters and first responders.
They don't get back enough, how they get retired and just products brought to them.
Crews are expected to be working on this fire well into the weekend, and I'm told they are efforting to bring out drones to help detect hotspots like these ones here behind me. Reporting from Snelling, I'm Lisa Colon, ABC 30 Action News.
The Highway Patrol confirms a second woman has died after a crash near Millerton Lake in Fresno County, and it happened just before 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon on Auberry Road at Millerton Road. Action News was there as crews removed the wreckage. The CHP says an 18-year-old policewoman was driving a Toyota SUV when she ran a stop sign and collided with a Nissan. The impact killed 88-year-old Yvonne Cheney of Auberry, who was a passenger in the Nissan. Investigators initially reported the victim was 100 years old, but today we learned 94-year-old Nellie Moreno of San Joaquin also died from injuries sustained in that crash. She was a passenger in the Toyota. Officers say alcohol and drugs do not appear to be factors in this crash.
In the South Valley, the Tulare County Sheriff's Office is searching for a suspect. Deputies say held a farm worker at gunpoint. Happened this afternoon in the area of Avenue 200 and Highway 65 here in Lindsay. Deputies say the worker was confronted by the armed suspect and robbed of their money and cell phone. Anyone with information about the incident is urged to contact the Tulare County Sheriff's Office.
A traffic stop in Visalia led to a major methamphetamine bust. It all began when a California Highway Patrol officer pulled over a vehicle driven by an unlicensed driver who appeared nervous. The vehicle was later towed, and the CHP found about 45 pounds of meth inside. Investigators also discovered nearly $1,500 in cash and a scale. The driver was arrested and booked on drug-related charges.
Video of a Ukrainian woman arrested by ICE at the San Francisco airport is raising questions about the Trump administration's ongoing immigration crackdown. Reporter Terrence Campbell has a reaction from a Bay Area council member who witnessed the arrest, killing ICE agents in plain clothes.
Richmond City Councilwoman Doria Robinson reported the now widely viewed video of an ICE arrest at San Francisco International Airport.
Wait for my flight, waiting for my group to be called, and heard a woman, screaming for help at the top of her lungs. And just, every lady alarm went off, like, there's somebody who needs help.
The woman, identified as Irina Gore, is a Ukrainian national who's lived in San Francisco for at least a decade, working in cafes and as a photographer. She was taken into custody Wednesday after returning from a trip to Portland.
Just all of us, hundreds of people at all of our gates watching this thing happen. That just was like a thing that shouldn't happen.
State Senator Scott Wiener is working with Friends to connect Gore to legal services and has condemned the arrest.
This is a woman who has committed no crime. Remember, Trump promised he was going to deport the worst of the worst violent criminals.
The state senator has authored several bills to protect California's immigrant community, including legislation making it illegal for federal agents to wear face masks. He notes agents in this video are in plain clothes, something ICE recently banned.
Not doing anything to keep the community safe. They're just engaging in a torture campaign, a terror campaign.
In a statement, the Department of Homeland Security confirming the arrest, telling us, quote, Gore overstayed her visa and remained in the United States illegally for 15 years in violation of our nation's laws. She will remain in ICE custody pending removal proceedings. Andy Emland and other friends of Irina in San Francisco have been working tirelessly to help her since her arrest. We caught up with Emland Friday.
She is substantially more rattled than the last time I spoke with her, which makes sense given that she's been, pulled halfway across the state and put into a detention facility.
He says they've now called a lawyer and gives the video taken by Councilmember Robinson a lot of credit for helping them understand what happened to their friend.
That video has been incredibly instrumental. We'd be in a much worse situation without it.
Now, as far as that video showing those ICE agents in plain clothes, we have reached out to the Department of Homeland Security to try to get answers on that and have not heard back. Tara Campbell, ABC 30, Action News.
Down to a new health alert. Fresno County confirms its first human infection this year of West Nile virus. Health officials say the case was identified through routine testing of a blood donor. They expect the number of infections to increase. Earlier today, Kings County said it detected its first human case. The state shows another case was confirmed in Tulare County. Health officials recommend using insect repellent, wearing long sleeves and pants if possible during the early morning and evening hours, and draining any standing water around your home. Well, healthy habits are not only for your mind and body.
Financial fitness, money managing advice to avoid debt. Well, how to dig your way out of it.
Hello, I'm Eliza Navarro.
And I'm Jason Oliveira on Monday Night Action. AM Live. Oil and gas prices are continuing to climb.
The escalation in hostilities between the U.S. and Iran has some shifts of news for your movement. Plus, a look at where gas prices stand as we head into the final week of July.
Plus, we've got your full review on the forecast, overnight breaking news, and everything you need to get ready first thing in the morning.
All on Action News 8 Live beginning at 4:30 a.m.
From the field to the world stage, Sacramento Media inspired generations to dream big and believe in possibilities. The two-time Olympic gold medalist and FIBA Women's World Cup champion is coming to Fresno as they cheer together for the 37th annual Central California Women's Conference. This year's theme is Beyond the Goal, a celebration of perseverance and excellence. Find inspiration, connection, and empowerment, and discover what lies beyond your next goal. Get tickets today. Sponsored by ABC 30.
Get 0% financing and 1,000 bonus cash on the 2026 Ford F-150. Go to your California Ford dealers.
This thing is beyond no I understand. After the accident, I was in a lot of pain, and I decided that I needed to get an attorney because I could not work. I called the Kobe and Myers. They had their own dream team for every need, every area. They took care of me like a queen. I would recommend you call the Kobe and Myers. They really look out for me.
Jacoby Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
If you are feeling isolated, connection is the best solution. We understand that healing can sometimes feel impossible. When you're struggling, it feels like you're alone. But you're not. You're not alone, and you shouldn't do this by yourself. Balance Treatment Center, healing happens together. The connection is the beginning. Contact us today to start your mental health journey.
This is what summer's all about. Get 0% financing and 1,000 bonus cash on the 2026 Ford Escape. Go to your California Ford dealers.
24/7 Disney Plus. Paying down debt can seem overwhelming if your balances are high. A Fresno State graduate is now capping his payments. It's nice watching your wallet. Action News anchor Vanessa Vasconcelos shows the healthy finance habits he's now developing.
I paid off a credit card 2 weeks ago.
Dustin Hedrick graduated with his master's from Fresno State in 2025, but the student loan payments have only just begun.
It's about $40,000. With interest, it's going to keep getting bigger. If you ask me a year after on a piece of debt's terrifying, I'll find something. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll make it work.
Balancing personal and student loan debt, Hedrick opted for financial therapy.
These weren't something we talked about a lot in my house, so I was kind of going into it blind. And it was very much, I know I need to do something different, but I have to go through what I need to do.
Service offered through the Academy of Financial Education helps him make more conscientious spending decisions.
Some of those microtransactions on games and stuff, it was impressive how quickly those added up. That really helped kind of springboard me over into, okay, wait, I'm not spending with my values. Do I really need to spend on this? And that allowed me to cut some of my excess spending off and work on paying debt. I've been able to build up a savings account just specifically for my student loans that I can help use to pay some of that off.
Veteran CEO Samuel Molina gives clients exercises to navigate financial concepts and be aware of their behavior with money.
Helping him understand some of his core values, his money beliefs, helping him, be reflective of his own experience.
Molina says that leads to mapping out financial goals.
It's always assessing the situation, right? So how do going through a budget process, and then helping them identify their behaviors, their concerns. And of course, if there's a way for them to start paying off that bill or what other programs are available to them, we can help seek that out.
Vanessa Vasconcelos, ABC 30, Action News.
The Tulare County Sheriff's Office captured national headlines last week, sharing video of a sweet family reunion for a dog named Fig. Now the collie is leaving an even bigger paw print on the hearts of deputies.
Fig getting spooked by fireworks on the 4th of July and ran away. Days later, she was returned to her family. Fig's family lives in the Lindsay Strathmore area. They say they searched for her for 10 days before filing a missing dog report. Less than 24 hours after that report was filed, deputies found her and gave her a ride home.
And this week, Fig and her family stopped by the Porterville substation to personally thank the deputies for their help. The family also brought pizzas and gifted the deputies with a framed photo of Fig, which she autographed with her palm print.
Awesome.
Or she photographed.
See, really, because that was a sweet reunion.
Yeah.
Right? Well, much of Central California under heat and haze.
Campus tracking the triple digits into the weekend, along with wildfire smoke, contributing to air quality alerts.
Have you recently been hurt in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident? Call Sweet James, a firm that delivers results like these. If you've been seriously injured in an accident, results matter. Call Sweet James Accident Attorneys for a free case review.
Since retirement, I decided to focus my energy in other areas. Corporate consulting. You can count on us. The great thing about "You Can Count on Us" being the tagline is you can put the emphasis wherever you want. You can count on us. You can count on us. You know what I'm saying? Because you can count on us. If you can help kids get a good start to the school year, join us for the ABC Family Back to School Supply Drive, Friday, July 31st. Bath soaps, supplies, and the Zimmer Boys and Girls Club in Fresno. Follow on. All functions for the children, teens, and age throughout Fresno County. Because every child deserves a strong start. Kids.com.
Educational Employees Credit Union. Every single person we serve is made for so much more, and we are made to inspire health, wholeness. To help everyone across the Central Valley achieve all they can in their heart,
Truck or motorcycle accident? Call Sweet James, a firm that delivers results like these. If you've been seriously injured in an accident, results matter. Call Sweet James Accident Attorneys for a free case review.
You're looking live right now in the downtown Fresno, where we did hit 100 this afternoon. It's now 99. Plenty of sunshine as well over here. This is the time lapse from the Yosemite Conservancy. In the high country, there was a few clouds. There were some strong thunderstorms along the 395 corridor, eastern California, on the eastern slope of the mountain range. But boy, downtown Fresno looks quiet right now. That's the 18th time that Fresno has reported a triple-digit day. Yesterday was 98. By the way, that got augmented after the fact, because yesterday we showed 97. Sometimes they round it up, so officially it's 98 for 24 hours ago. That's another triple-digit heat here by Celia, along with NAS the War at the airport, Hanford, just off with a 99. Still have this feature kind of spinning around just offshore from the Pacific Northwest. If that wasn't positioned there, it'd be a lot hotter for this weekend. But for now, we're going to keep it out there in the deserts, but that desert southwest heat will make its way into California Thursday through Sunday of next week. 99 right now in Fresno, breezy, and 98 in Visalia with a northwesterly at 8 miles per hour, the dew point at 59. So a little humidity is available there. That observation. Air quality concerns, obviously from the heat perspective with ground level ozone during the peak heating times, but also the presence of wildfire smoke, primarily from the fire burning up in Merced County. 92 to about 99 for tomorrow. Variable cloudy skies, sunshine, and areas of smoke in the morning and the afternoon. Higher elevations of the mountains should be quiet. Maybe the summit could see a pop-up shower, but most of the activities on the eastern side of the Sierra Nevada. 92 at Bass Lake for tomorrow, around 80s at Shaver. In the morning, pleasant, 60s once again, not getting too hot today. And then tomorrow afternoon, don't be surprised if this 99 flips to 100 because you can see the map here is certainly indicating that potential. 7-day forecast, front end looks pretty good. I will deal with that all summer long, especially the weekend. That makes for beautiful evenings. But look closely at Thursday through Monday of next week. There's the heat wave.
Oh, we're already sweating.
We are.
Thank you, Kev. An annual Southern California convention has no shortage of characters.
Comic-Con costumes, the elaborate gear on display at the celebration of pop culture.
ABC's David Miller, the most watched newscast in the nation.
You know what's the logo? Takes this much fireworks, takes this much blister. Takes even steak on the go, thinking you'd save some for later. New loaded quesadillas. Let's get loco. El Pollo Loco.
There are trucks, and then there's the Sierra with employee pricing for everyone, with the capability to handle life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra, leading where it matters most. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Celebrate Independence Day with employee pricing for everyone on all GMC Sierra 1500 models. With 0% APR, that's over $13,000 total value on this Sierra 1500 Denali. The Law Brothers. They have that.
Everything right. I focused on getting better.
Don't need to tell me. They don't just win cases. They don't just win cases. They change lives. On love. The Law Brothers. Love the Law Brothers. I love the Law Brothers. Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222. We all have a story.
What's this about story to tell you? A story where survival.
Every crew's got a favorite. Juicy chicken, savory rice, creamy mac and cheese. Whoa, the barbecue black beans are back? With a 12-piece family meal, everybody's eating. Let's get loco. El Pollo Loco.
The ultimate showcase of pop culture is in day 2 in Southern California. Comic-Con celebrates superheroes, villains, and every character in between.
Entertainment reporter George Pinocchio shows us the fans who flexed their creativity for an inclusive event on the convention center floor.
This young lady is pure power, going around Comic-Con in her very own battle cat from He-Man. And this young man is rocking his wheelchair in style, loving his time at this convention.
I don't think I could have really expected how incredible, detailed, good-looking this actually turned out. It is just so nice.
The group making his dreams come true is Magic Wheelchair, a nonprofit that promotes inclusion and self-expression through wheelchair cosplay.
We're not just celebrating seeing them in comics, we're celebrating the freedom that wheelchairs give us. And we're celebrating we know a little bit about what
what it means to be the
The volunteers are the group superheroes.
It's garage builders, professionals. I'm a teacher, and we do this in school.
It's a big deal. Like, it goes beyond getting a costume. Like, that's cool, and it looks great, and it's fun, but the mission's actually empowering kids.
And the beauty of this whole thing, one of my favorite parts is it's entirely done at no cost to the families. So everything that they get transportation to the event, lodging at the convention, the badges, all of that. And then this goes home. It belongs to them free and clear.
Unveiled this afternoon, the latest cosplay wheelchair to get her home. It now belongs to this happy 16-year-old from Long Beach.
It had no wings, but how awesome is Ted? Unbelievable.
Professor dives into another episode of a popular show, but with a new twist.
Predators and K-pop, the real-life actors from a blockbuster movie, join the North Valley expert to slay myths about sharks instead of demons.
Get 0% financing and 1,000 bonus cash on the 2026 Ford F-150. Go to your California Ford dealers.
Aging is complicated. Support doesn't have to be. ABC Bank and the California Department of Aging bring you ABCs of Aging. Smart tips, but a few safe checks for overall health in one place. Visit abcbank.com/aging for more. Sponsored by the California Department of Aging.
We're all in on keeping you well. And it starts with primary care that knows the real you. Doctors who know your story, what keeps you up at night, and your dreams for the future. The kind of doctors you look forward to seeing. Who take their time and consider how busy life can get. What you're looking for, find the right doctor here. The one who's only
Who's that doctor of friends who truly cares about you? What's your progress? Call Will Law Brothers.
222-2222.
Listen.
America will do a lot in the next 5 years. The one thing they won't is pay interest on it. Right now, get 0% financing for 5 years on 2026. $1,500. No payments, 90 days.
Midland Tractor in Madera has been rooted in the community for over 50 years. Family grown, family run, with family too. From versatile utility to high horsepower giants, John Deere has a tractor for every opportunity. We provide the 5 and 6 stepping up the road. The 7 and 8 series offer advanced technologies and power. For the largest, most demanding jobs, the 9 series sets the standard. Midland Tractor, equipment solutions guaranteed.
This is what's fun about that. It's 0% financing and 1,000 bonus cash on the 2026 Ford Explorer. Go to your California Ford dealers.
A North Valley educator is sharing her shark expertise once again, but this time she's combining the love of underwater predators with a K-pop demon hunter.
UC Merced professor Dr. Sora Kim is joining Discovery Channel Shark Week for a 4th year, and this year she was joined by singer Ray Ami, who plays Huntrix member Zoe, and comedian Ken Jeong, who voices Bobby in K-pop Demon Hunters. K-pop Shark Heroes featured Dr. Kim and Ray Ami entering the water with sharks to bust myths about the ocean predators and explain shark behavior.
There's one scene, I think that we did, where there's a bunch of sharks in the upper water column while we're at the bottom and we're watching them get fed.
They were close to them getting fed. Wow. They are. Professor Kim also swam with sharks in the Bahamas while filming the special for Shark Week. Discovery Channel episode airs on Sunday.
Swimming with the sharks and the stars.
That's right. Thanks for making Action News Live at 6:30 part of your evening. We're working on all new stories for live activity.
Have a great night, everyone.
ABC Ford. Contact us today at
Tough Shed, we must say yes. That's why we're America's #1 backyard bickering experts. Can we install your custom Tough Shed in a day? Yes. Are we proud to be made in America? Yes. Can you drive over a Tough Shed in a 4x4? Yes. But please don't. If you buy this month, can you get up to 18 months of no interest and no payments? Yes. That's right, we're saying yes to no payments till 2028 for qualified buyers. Call, click, or visit while this deal lasts. And it feels good to say yes to that.
Central Use your voice. News about your community like ABC 30s. When your stories rings together. Channel 30 has proudly served you for more than 70 years. Every day, we connect to important communities. Now, the FCC is questioning our commitment to the community. Show your support for KFSM TV by scanning this QR code today. You have until July 29th to tell the FCC to keep your trusted local station on the air.
The real people behind viral headlines. Thanks, Cameron Hall.
Sophia Swanson, travel
We are certainly going out with some great games, and yesterday was no exception. Huge daily doubles, high scores for all three players, and then the mixing come from behind the win from our new champion, Matthew Regal, who came up with the only correct response in final, finish of over $48,000. Wow. Matthew, Sophia, Debbie, what do you say? You want another great game today? Shall we go for that? Good luck to all three of you. Let's see what categories are weighing you in the Jeopardy round. First up, we are continuing Tolkien. Then, going under, we have a category where Webster's third defines stuff, followed by fictional companies and products. My bags are packed. I'm out of here. Not before this game. Matthew, select for us.
Fictional companies 1000.
Nautical name of the airline that brings the characters on Lost to the start of their own adventure. Flying on Oceanic Airlines. Matthew, fictional name. On The Simpsons, you can treat yourself to a Duff beer or this cola. It sounds like it might work similarly to the beer. The Simpsons drink Buzz Cola. Matthew, sticking with it?
Yeah, fictional 6.
This magazine, with a name familiar to fashion models, turns the pages into Devil Wears Prada films. Sophia.
What is Runway?
That is correct.
Going under 800.
The name of this company, founded in 1851 and known for underwear, suggests its origin in textile manufacturing. Sophia.
What is Fruit of the Loom?
Correct.
My bags are packed 800.
I bought an original 1858 stackable platinum trunk from this luggage maker and now Fashion House. Spoiler alert, not a good carry. Sophia?
What is Louis Vuitton?
Right.
That's 600.
I crammed insufficient amounts of liquid toiletries into a clear pouch to comply with the TSA policy known by these three numbers. It's called the 311 rule. Back to you, Sophia.
Going under 1,000.
The Nautilus is a submarine, not a monster of the deep, and it's what is attacking ships in this adventure novel. Devin.
Just 20,000 inside the sea.
That's the novel. Going under 600. A multiple world title holder, pro wrestler Mark Calloway is better known by this name. Devin.
What is The Undertaker?
That's right.
I'm out of here, 600.
Answer. That's a big deal for you, Devin. Second place with 1,600. What's the lead here? All of it. Okay, going for the true daily double. You'll have 3,200 if you're correct. If you're proven, I'm out of here. Sun Microsystems CEO Jonathan Schwartz is the first Fortune 200 exec to resign via tweet. He wrote this type of poem suited to the media.
What is a haiku?
Had to be short, and it was a haiku. That's correct. You're clean. In the war against the orcs, the dwarf Thor, son of Thrain, earned this nickname. Kevin.
What is Oakenshield?
That's right.
Tolkien 800.
Also known as the Onodrim, these large tree-like beings were one of the oldest races of Middle-earth. Sophia.
What are ants?
Yes.
Fictional company of products 400.
It's the company run by Tony, a.k.a. Iron Man. Kevin?
What is Stark Industries?
Yes.
Tolkien 600.
In the spoof movie Fathom Hall, Tolkien is inspired when a wife uses this two-word endearment for her husband. She says, "My precious," and he gets an idea. Kevin?
Tolkien 400.
On their way to Mordor, Frodo and Sam were blocked for a time by She-Ra, one of these creatures in her lair. Kevin?
What is a giant spider?
Yeah.
Tolkien 200.
Meaning foe hammer, Glamdring was the name of an elven sword wielded by this magical man.
Who is Gandalf?
I'm afraid we have no more Lord of the Rings clues, but we'll be back with some more non-Tolkien material after this short break.
Veteran City College is a place where dreamers, grinders, and strivers come together for something better. Every hallway, every classroom, every study session is a library whispers it. First generation student, veteran, artist, teacher nurse, engineer, or welder decides, I'm not done.
It's the last call for clearance at Lazy Boy. We're clearing everything in the store. Save up to 50% on closeouts, books, and floor samples. Stock is on your favorite seasonal furniture and cooking stores.
Just $229 a month plus tax. The powerful Reliable Ford is in stock now for $229 a month plus tax. To choose high, so choose it.
Unusual hire for the wedding.
That's right. We got married in an opera house. Opera house means an opera ghost. So we pulled out all the stops, cast a quality performer to create a character and haunt the wedding, sort of roaming the balcony during dinner, photobombing in a full Phantom of the Opera mask. And that morning, I got a text. Kenda goes to take off his mask to eat. And I said,
"Oh, it's okay. Wow. When it comes to your ghost, I guess so. Can you drop the chandelier on anybody?"
No. Okay. The chandelier stayed. No one was hurt. And he gave out prizes in exchange for riddles.
That's amazing. Powerful. I wish we had a wedding ghost. Where were you to plan my wedding, Devin? I love this. Sophia Swanson is from Plainview, New York, a licensing manager who likes to boulder and rock climb, right? And have some adventures.
Yes. So I live on Long Island where there's no bears, no coyotes, nothing big, except there are plenty of deer.
Right.
And the hike that I like to take goes along about 3/4 of a mile. To the left is a 40-foot drop off a bluff. And to the right is a dense pack of woods. And as I'm walking through, I encounter 4 deer, including, full antlers and everything. And I should know what to do in that situation. I did not know what to do in that situation. I just kind of was a deer in headlights and just stared at them. I slowly backed off, and then they slowly backed off.
That's right.
Yeah.
Everyone was happy.
Yes.
You lived to boulder another day. Our returning champion is Matthew Riggle from Madison, Alabama. He's a community college math instructor who won over $40,000 yesterday, Matthew. Is that something? What would you like to do with the money?
So my fiance Angela and I are getting married later this summer.
Congratulations.
And so she took a lot of time out of wedding planning to help me prepare. So I think she's earned a very nice honeymoon.
Oh, the honeymoon just got an upgrade. Have you guys considered hiring a masked wedding ghost?
I don't think that came into our planning, but
Devin knows a guy. Devin knows a guy. Matt, would you look forward? Next selection, let's get back into the Jeopardy round.
Out of here, 1,000.
Before Benedict XVI in 2013, the last pope to resign was Gregory XII in 1415 as part of this great crisis in church leadership. Devin,
what is the Great Schism?
Correct.
My bags are packed, 1,000.
Per FAA rules, my electric toothbrush is in my carry-on, as it has one of these batteries prone to overheating and thermal runaway.
What's a lithium battery?
That's it.
Out of here, 8.
Celebrations erupt in the streets of Harare after the 2017 resignation of this president, who once said, only God will remove you. Matthew?
Who is Mugabe?
It is.
Webster's 1,000.
One who speaks or writes many languages, multilingual. Devin,
with a polyglot?
There it is.
Webster's 800.
The young of a horse family compare colt to Philip.
Devin, what is a foal?
Right again.
Webster's 600.
A person who is 70 or more, but less than 80 years old. Matthew,
what's a septuagenarian?
No. Devin,
what is a septuagenarian?
Septuagenarian, yeah, Matthew missed a syllable.
Webster's 400.
The person appointed by a testator regarding their will sees provisions carried into effect after their death. Matthew,
what's probate?
No. Sophie,
what's administrator?
Also incorrect. Devin,
what is an executor?
Executor, the lawyer got it.
Webster's 200.
Unable to read or write, which seems unlikely right now. Devin,
what is illiterate?
That's it.
Going under 400.
Completed in 1843 in England, the first successful tunnel under the river was under this one. Matthew,
what is the Thames?
Yes, London.
Out of here, 4.
In her last cabinet meeting at 10 Downing Street in 1990, she said, funny how it was time to leave despite having won a majority. Sophia?
Chris Thatcher.
You got it.
Made up to pack 400.
Despite its name, you can carry whatever you like in this usually round piece of luggage. I packed a wheel of cheese in mine. Sophia?
Was a hot box.
That's right.
Petroleum Reserve Products, 200.
The Acme products purchased by this cartoon character never quite worked. In August, Kim vs. Acme comes to the big screen. Devin.
Oh, it's Wile E. Coyote.
Yes.
My bags are packed 200.
My suitcase from this brand fell off the luggage cart. Hope the bag's as strong as the biblical guy who inspired the name. Devin,
what is Samsonite?
That's it.
I'm out of here. 200.
Emperor Akihito abdicated this country's chrysanthemum throne in 2019. First to do so in over 200 years.
Devin, what is Japan?
That's right. For the final clue, we are going under. Araminta Ross was the birth name of this leader of the Underground Railroad. Devin,
who's Harry Tubman?
That's right. We finished that round strong, 9,800 to you, but Matthew and Sophia, lots of time to now come back in double jeopardy. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I was getting hit by a semi truck on the freeway, and I was going 60 miles an hour. When I had an injury, I was nervous about dealing with the insurance company. Without the resources of Jacoby & Myers, I wouldn't be to the place I am today. Thank you, Jacoby & Myers.
The most challenging part of corporate consulting, tough conversations.
Aren't you a guy who wants your car? Hey, remember, left and loose, roughly tight. Safety first, Hector, but also customer first. Stick first, not one.
Because there's no I, you can count on us. But there is an us.
While the world embraced the chaos, demolition, custom built to the millimeter, refused your home.
got an Uber, but the Uber fell asleep, and we ended up T-boning a car. Called Jacoby Myers. They were very helpful. I didn't have to put down any money to retain. Jacoby Myers, they took care of me.
The real people behind violent
Pharmacist regiment. From left to right, we have U.S. geography, Buddhism, science grab bag, then we're giving you gas. We have one-word album titles, and in the sixth spot, art, C-A-R-T in quotation marks. Matthew, you're up first. U.S. geography 2000. Answer. Matthew, you can wager up to $2,000. I would do so, 2,000. Okay, going for 3,400 if you're right in U.S. geography. Here's that clue. West Mitten Butte and the Three Sisters are rock formations in this valley, famed movie location within the Navajo Nation. Happy? What is Monument Valley? Seen in many a John Ford movie. Monument Valley is correct, yes. Science 12. All free radicals have at least one unpaired bis. Happy? What's an electron? Right. Science 16. Answer. What's the wager here? All of it, 4,600. Trying the true daily double on science grab bag. Let's see if it works out. Here's your clue. This family name for some primates comes from the Latin for man. Happy? What are hominids? Hominids is correct. Back to geography 16. The running of the reindeer is an annual event in this city on the Cook Inlet. So just a normal day to me in Anchorage. Back to Matthew. Geography 12. Chillington is a killer ski resort in the Green Mountains of this state. Matthew, what is Vermont? Yeah. Science 2000. NASA calls this the sun's outer atmosphere, and scientists are curious why it's hotter than lower limits. Matthew, what is the photosphere? No. Sophie, what's a Coriolis? Also incorrect. Kevin, was it Corona? Corona is right for 2000. Geography 800. Home of the American Rose Society, this port on the Red River in northwest Louisiana was named for a steamboat captain. Matthew, what is Shreveport? Yes. Cart 2000. In ancient Egypt, there was an oval or an oblong frame containing the name of a pharaoh in hieroglyphics. What's a cartouche? You're at 2000. Cart 16. This Colombian city served as inspo for Gabriel Garcia Marquez, who was interred there. What is Cartagena? You're in the lead. Cart 12. A savory Japanese dish. Nankatsu is this connective tissue from chickens, grilled or fried. What is cartilage? That's right. Gas 2000. Autonomous after the 1911 Supreme Court monopoly bust, the Standard Oil Company of California is now this dominant energy company. Today it's Chevron. Back to you, Matthew. That wasn't fun. Let's go science base. Maybe this will be fun. The pancreas secretes glucagon and this hormone to regulate the body's sugar balance. Sophia.
What is insulin?
Yes.
One-word album title for 2000.
Go ahead. You can say the title of this Kendrick Lamar album full of one-word song titles like Love, Humble. Sophia.
What is Damn?
You got it.
One-word album titles for 1,600.
You Need to Calm Down and Cruel Summer are tracks on this 2019 offering from Taylor Swift. Devin. What is Red? No. Matthew or Sophia? Songs are on Lover. Back to you, Sophia.
One-word album titles for 1,200.
Merriam-Webster says this idiomatic phrase is two words, but Nirvana made it one in 1991. What is Nevermind? Right. Cart 8. This adjective describes an entire school of thought associated with a 17th century Frenchman, not just his math coordinates. Sophia.
What is Cartesian?
Good.
Buddhism for 2,000.
Elaborate rituals are part of this major branch of Buddhism, the most dominant today, and with the name meaning great vehicle.
Matthew, what is Mahayana? Yes. Buddhism 16.
Like Nepal's Bodhanath one, this 5-letter term is used for a dome-shaped Buddhist monument used as a reliquary, a shrine.
Matthew, what is stupa?
That is a stupa.
Buddhism 12.
From Sanskrit for enlightenment essence, it's a being that foregoes nirvana to return and help others first. Kevin,
Was it Bodhisattva?
that's correct.
Giving gas 1600.
A Dutch treaty back in 1907, this oil company trades over 8 million barrels of crude per day.
Matthew, what is a Shell?
That's it.
Gas 12.
Known for its sign overlooking Fenway's Green Monster, it's a subsidiary of Venezuela's national oil company. Sophie,
What is Citgo?
that's correct.
One word album title is 800.
We've heard whispers that John McVie suggested changing the title of a 1977 album from Yesterday's Dawn to this. Sophie,
What is Romance?
good with that, right?
One word album title is 400.
Though Michael Jackson wrote 2 #1 hits for this 1982 album, the title track was penned by Rod Temperton.
Matthew, what is Thriller?
Yes.
Geography 4.
Hopefully a trip to this more than 7,000-foot high pass in the Sierra Nevadas won't lead to disaster as it did in 1846.
Matthew, what is the Donner Pass?
That is the pass.
Buddhism 8.
This actor and Buddhist says kindness is the big lesson for his sons, including Homer James Jigme, his kid with Carrie Lowell. Richard Gere is the Buddhist in question. Back to you, Matthew.
Gas 800.
Deepline London. In 2026, Meg O'Neill became this company's CEO and the first woman to lead a major oil company. Kevin,
What is BP?
you are correct.
Science 400.
This element uses the symbol PV because its Latin name is humbug. Kevin,
What is lead?
right.
Add to cart 400.
In gymnastics, a side aerial is one of these maneuvers with no hands. Kevin,
What is a cart rate?
right again.
Gas 400.
It's not a sprint, it's this Ohio-based petroleum company that had $1.5 billion in net income in 2025's fourth quarter. Kevin,
What is marathon?
not a sprint, it's a marathon. Here's one more clue from Buddhism for you. To see things as they really are, Vipassana is said to be an original teaching of Buddha for this mindful contemplation. Matthew,
What is meditation?
that is correct. For the second day in a row, Matthew pulled off an amazing streak on the buzzer in Double Jeopardy and is now in the lead with 21,600. It's not over yet. All 3 of you very much involved in Final Jeopardy today. Here's your category. We're dealing with pop culture nicknames, and we'll come back with the clue. Why does it so far?
You can never have too much of a good thing. That's why USA didn't stop at car insurance. For years, we continue to work to provide the military community and their families with a full range of auto, home, life insurance, checking, and banking options. For exceptional service, so you know, always have your back. Take care of it.
Speak again. From Whispers. Biggest invention since cats.
Right now, living your COPD is hard. The more that you don't want, the fewer it's going to be fun. You're still eating the flips, and Nucala could help. The inflammation triggering your flare-ups could be caused by eosinophils. Nucala helps target that inflammation. It's the only once-monthly auto-injector for COPD you can do right at home. Picture fewer flare-ups and fewer flare-up-related hospital visits. Nucala is an auto-injection for controlled COPD with a specific marker of inflammation. Nucala is not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur. Prophylaxis, get help right away for swelling face, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop other medicines, including steroids, unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. We cause back pain, diarrhea, and cough. Look now, it may be time for something different. Ask your doctor about Nucala.
This is what's wrong. But this before you rescue left behind. Get better clean, Cascade complete. These action packs have gone to tax grease, leaving nothing behind but shine. Cascade complete. The first thing for ESPN Jeopardy. False Limits Right, hosted by me, Joe.
Darius was on his way home from basketball with his mom. When out of nowhere, they got T-boned. The decision to call card-driven decision. He knew that if he didn't get him the money he deserved, the insurance company outlet us the heavy.
Chevy drivers across America will do a lot in the next 5 years. The one thing they won't is pay interest at a low rate. Right now, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 1,500 miles. No payments, 80 days. Interest is set. It's time to get
I was riding my motor, somebody pulled out in front of me.
Anthony needed serious help, so he called Ernest Legal Group.
I was actually talking to Andrew. He's the heavy hitter.
We live here and we work here.
I'd refer them to anybody who's ever in an accident.
I've already described this case in 3 words. I will polish.
Today's final Jeopardy category is Pop Culture Nickname. Here's the clue. This star, director, and writer, who won an Oscar for his 1996 film, was called The Hillbilly Orson Welles by Robert Duvall. You have 30 seconds, contestants. Good luck. Sophia Swanson raised $70,000. She went down to the final. She tried Eastwood. It's not correct, I'm afraid. Sophia wagered everything. That will drop her down to 0. Devin Weinberg is in second place with $13,400. What about his response? He has Pacino. It's not Al Pacino. Pacino thought it was Hillbilly after I think of. What did you wager, Devin? It was $10,000. That'll drop you down to $3,400. So suddenly Matthew Regal's $21,600 is looking pretty safe. You'll be adding to it. His response? I love you, Angela. That's nice. His fiancé, I assume. I hope. I really hope that's your fiancé, Matthew. No, that is not correct. Robert Duvall appeared in Slipping Blade in 1996, and he was talking about Billy Bob Thornton. Who is Billy Bob Thornton? What did you wager, Matthew? Just 5201 leaves you with $16,399 and makes you a 2-day Jeopardy champion.
It's the sofa affair between the 250 years.
Three sizes and 4 colors, only $3.99. No matter what you choose. Or the comfy X sofa, 2 sizes and 3 colors. Perfect with fun. Also, free.
Where America shops for furniture.
Discount furniture.
It's going beyond the basics. It's so much more than a checkup. It's a journey.
This game show hour is brought to you by Chasing.
You can play hard, win cash, and drive home a new truck at the $777,000 Road to Riches giveaway at Chancey Gold Resort and Casino, now through September 7th. NBC 30's Game Show Hour, brought to you by Gold Resort and Casino.
The function, the chapter second device down there. Gonna give you a shot down. Awesome. The category is rhyme time and Madeline with the board first off. Yes, that's right. You come from a family of music lovers, they tell me.
We do. Me and my son, Lorenzo Carmelo, we enjoy performing in local theater of Chicago here. And my husband, Mike,
Well, and you've been watching the show for a long time.
I have.
So.
I've been watching soap operas, specifically General Hospital with my grandma when I was a little kid. And now the whole family watches it. My friends at work watch it. We talk about it all the time. It's just kind of become our thing.
We talk about it too. I mean, Brooklyn and Chase have been all these years. How long have they been on the show?
Chase has been on for a while. I think 5, 6 years.
Can you imagine being on a TV show a long time?
I just fun.
Good. Drew Berman from Ridgefield, Connecticut. You rode your bike around the world? Explain that to us.
I did. It was the year 2000. I did start January 1st, 2000, went till January 1st, 2001. 35 countries, 200 cyclists, 18 international flights.
What
ended up, it was the best thing ever. Yeah.
Do you remember what was the most difficult terrain?
Probably the hills of Norway.
Yeah, vertical. Am I on a trip tonight? I'm ready. Right, to go back with your bike.
Yeah.
And what do you like to do for fun when you're not accomplishing huge things like that, Drew?
Yeah, certainly adventure travel. I love rock concerts. I've been to some really good ones all over the country and world. I saw U2 in Bologna, Italy. I saw the Stones at Shea Stadium. I'm a big Deadhead from many years.
Good night, Drew. Yeah, nice to meet you. Happy to meet tonight, I think. Bonnie Uflin from Pataskla, Ohio. You're a lifelong learner. Tell us about that.
Yes, huge passion for education, and honestly, one of my biggest inspirations is my dad. So he got his PhD in 2007, and that really inspired me to pursue my doctorate. And I ended up earning my doctorate in business administration in 2019, one of the greatest experiences of my life.
They were telling me before the show you just got your doctorate for fun.
Yeah, very much so.
You also overcame a really kind of serious health scare.
Yeah, back in 2017, I spent 2 months in and out of the hospital as a medical mystery. Very, very scary season of my life. Doctors didn't think I was going to make it. Fortunately, I had a breakthrough. There was a local resident in one of our hospitals who said, have you guys ever tested for AIT? It's a huge intermittent porphyria. Very rare genetic lung disease. And so they tested me, came back positive. I received treatment, and I stand here today as a walking, living, breathing miracle. I'm grateful to the Lord for my life and my health and strength, and really grateful for even the simple moments like watching Little Fortune with my amazing husband and 2 wonderful kids.
That's amazing. Thank you. Again, let's get to the second toss-up. This one is worth $2,000. The category is character. And here we go, that one. Drew. Jack Frost. You got it. $2,000 for Drew. You're from West down there on the wheel. You land on that and solve the puzzle for that round. It's $55. For the first round, the category is Never Have I Ever. And let's get playing, Drew. You're on the wheel. Give it a good spin. $900. T. Yes, there are 3 T's.
spending. 2,500. H. Yes, there are a pair of H's. $7,700 already. That's $5. An E. We have 4 E's, Drew. And $5. An A. We have 4 A's. You're making some good choices, Drew. Yes, just one, but we're minutes to that. I'll buy an O, and we have a pair of O's for you. $650. There is our I. We have 2 I's to shoot. That's it. $650. B. Yes, a pair of B's. I'd like to solve the puzzle. Let's do it. Picture of that selfie in the basket. Bragger. You would. Well done. Way to work it out. Focus on it. $11,250. I'd say it's not a bad first round there, Drew. And we've got another coming up called the mystery round. Good stuff, dude.
Your playlist. Get up to 3 free months of house music. No commitment. Deal Sterling International.
There are trucks, and then there's these here with employee pricing for everyone. With the capability to handle life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra. Leading where it matters most. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Celebrate Independence Day with employee pricing for everyone on all GMC Sierra 1500 models. With 0% APR, that's over $13,000 total value on this Sierra 1500 Denali.
On the road, far beyond. Getting baked out should allow for greater flexibility of movement. Michelin, motion for life.
Sorry, but I noticed you do this. This is your potential save that you'll be losing to power companies for the next 25 years. Might as well just be flushing it down the drain. And that is the feeling of being left behind. Stop flushing money down the drain. And call Solar Negotiators. We design and install your system the right way, so no homeowner is left behind. Because when you do solar right, you get all the power of the sun and all the savings. Call for your free energy assessment.
Tonight's Land Show is brought to you by the following. Good RX. Save time and money on prescriptions. Check Good RX.
These folks are
Fees are coming up.
to show you the cost up front.
Plus superior nutrition. Eggland's best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Was before, after, and Bond Digger starts spinning this time. Here we are. We do have a pair of cards. Yep, ready to go. Good stuff. Yes, 2 S's. Going right down. There, $8,500. You can solve this round. Instead of fighting, now you got $2,400. Oh, 600. T. 2 T's. Even 500. C. Oh, it's a C. Hurry on. There are 4 ends. $500 a pop. Pick up that wild card. That's yours in a moment. $2,000.
I'd like to buy an owl. E.
We have 2 E's for you to the top. That wild card too. Over to you, Drew. 800. 2 H's. Okay, yeah, 2 G's. That's good news. You can You're at 2,600. I'd like to buy an A. Oh, no inside in that puzzle. Rhonda.
B.
Yeah, there's a B. $35 for that. Okay.
Look on the bright side of onion rings.
Makes no sense, but one hold that $4,400. Got that your fun wins there. $600. Just jumped into the lead. We come back here. Come back to the prize puzzle right after this. More game to play. More game to play. Take a break. Attorneys at Sweet James help you move forward. Call now for a first case review. Trusted company. This is what support you get for better rates and more time. This is what community feels like. Pauses your life. Attorneys at Sweet James help you move forward. Call now for the first case review.
It's tough to know your time. The Alzheimer's Foundation has helped tens of thousands of people through our 7-day-a-week helpline, connecting communities nationwide with information and support through our Educating Americans alert and our telephone-based support letters, providing assistance and support to families. All of this fight against Alzheimer's and donate to the call 866-232-484.
Just what are you doing? Marianne, you will start with the arms on the wheel. Good luck to you.
G.
Yes, there's 1 G. There's an S, $1,000. That sounds right, lady. So we have some choices to make. Got $1,000 there. If you ride the express train, you get $1,000 for every consonant, 5 vowels. Oh, letter it's not up there. You will go bankrupt for this round. You got $1,850, the long way to go. So if you want enough money, now you can buy a vowel. You can spin. I'm so sorry. Drew, your turn. What you gonna do this time, Drew? Tonight. 500. Yes, sir. There are 4 N's. Like to buy a vowel? Sure. An O? You've got 1 O. Yep. An O. 2 R's. Got $1,750 now. Like to buy an E? We've got 2 E's up there. T? Yes, sir. 2 T's. 8:15. D. Yes, sir. Just one. There you have it. $5 an A. Good idea. 2 A's. It's 8:15. C. Yes, sir. There is a to dump that $1 million lecture. Sorry about that. Way it goes sometimes. Over to you, Vonda.
I want to solve these.
Let's do it.
Standing on the riverbank.
There you go. That's what we need. Vonda. How about a cruise on the Danube River? Or is it?
Christmas in Europe on a holiday cruise along the Danube with Grand Circle Cruise Line. Discover the ports of Austria and Germany while visiting Christmas markets and storybook towns. Enjoy an evening flow concert and festive holiday music in medieval Regensburg, Germany. The scenic beauty of the Blue Danube awaits aboard an award-winning river ship, Grand Circle Cruise Line, the leader in value and worldwide discovery since 1958. 8,000.
It's such a great trip. Congratulations on that round. $19,790. And when we come back, it's a triple toss-up. Somebody here, I get 10 grand. See what they do next.
Post Marketing is brought to you by the following.
Post Food Cannabis best-selling Keats brand is available at Walmart. Keats blood pressure support contains ingredients built to deliver times better blood pressure support. Get Total Beats today. Jacoby Myers has fought for Californians like you since 1972. Were there accidents that changed people's lives? Jacoby Myers is one of California's most trusted personal injury firms. Our clients aren't just cases, they're people with families, futures, and hopes. We're proud to have earned their trust for over 50 years. If you've been injured, let Jacoby Myers fight for the justice you deserve. Call Jacoby Myers today at 1-800-5-MILLION because you deserve justice. Vocational training paid internship. Students get to work each Sunday. Jason Oliveira and Vanessa Vasconcelos share local proven teams before they graduate high school. From jobs and education to working at car dealerships. Children first are learning Sunday at 6:30 on ABC 30.
Sponsored by Valley Children's Healthcare, Tulare County Office of Education, and Educational Employees Credit Union. ABC 30 Couples. Children first.
Got your devices all right, so ready to play? Go to the board, man. Category, play. Here we go. Touch football. $2,000 for Drew. Here he comes. The second one.
The finishing touch.
Everybody else.
The finishing touch.
Yes, that's it. Finishing touches. Well done. And it's the third toss-up. All right.
Touching.
Yeah, you got that one too. Another $2,000. Also, the category is pets and cheese. Here it comes. Time. So final spin. Aaron with the honors there. Constance fouls with no money. Category pet B. And all right, carry on.
S.
Yep, there is one S. Start studying that. Sure. T. Yes, sir. We got 2 T's. So put them in. You have 3 seconds to try and solve. Fonda.
G.
We've got a G. Carry on. No, go back to you. And. Good event. Now 3 seconds. And clears. Right now. Fonda.
H.
No H. You're in. 2 L's. E. Good. I. With no money, but there are 2. Honda. No on. Carry on. No F. Drew. A. Yes, 2 A's. Honda.
C.
1 C. Here it comes. There's clears. In 3 seconds. Price off. Carry on. The Y. Drew. E. There is an E. Texting in all cars. No, vowels are all gone your time. Fonda, now your turn.
X.
1 X. That's a toss. Nice to meet you tonight. Thanks for playing with us. We're sending $5 free take good care. And Drew, I hope you had a good time. You're a very focused player. Good job tonight. $13,250. Not at all. You're very welcome. And Vonda, we go for more. $24,740 in cash and prizes. Now for the bonus round. So, you've seen it. You know this, right? 3 categories to choose from. Here they come. There they are. Food, drink, or free.
Food and drink.
All right, we do it next. Be right back. I'll do it.
I didn't think I was a fish for shingles. I was 16.
The 250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Switch to such $755 in experience. From the Gear Flex program that's guaranteed to use your savings to increase. Find more of the simple and watchful events. Get free AAA this year. Use our limit blood running. There's even streaming on the song now. Hey dude, we're not watching you. That's just the beginning. There are 250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Find yours.
Moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
Work your way to what's possible with Tripwire.
We block the phones and use self-administration from the start.
Tripwire can help you with this as early as minutes. Mission at 12 weeks. 1 year and 2 years.
Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you've had an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Purify.
For 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about your finding today.
Since retiring, I've decided to focus my energy in other areas, mainly corporate consulting. Who can they count on?
Us.
The great thing about "you can count on us" being the tagline is you can put the emphasis wherever you want.
count on us. You can count on us. You understand? Because you can count on us.
Vaughn, our big winner tonight. Your family's watching on. Let's introduce them.
My amazing husband, Mark, my son, Uriah, and daughter, Amy.
Say, daughter, really should your stuff in. Now, it's focused. Well, good luck. Got a great night. Let's go for more. Give it a big spin. And
Big numbers.
Chuck's food and drink. With the honest and so, we need 4 more constants.
H. B. O.
That sentence. Behind the scenes here, I just discovered this kind of break today. The shows you did the good on those.
Yes, everything was beautiful and green.
The trees?
Yes, the trees.
Behind this.
Look at this.
Just found those trees again.
They came back.
Yeah, very clever art department. We appreciate that. Now, spin it again, see if they can match. Go. Control room. Do it again. No, don't reverse. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye. Well.
A heat wave by next week. Catch the news like that.
It's the last call for clearance at Lazy Boy. We're clearing everything out store-wide. Save up to 50% on closeouts, overstocks, and floor samples. Get the best offers on your favorite Lazy Boy furniture. Lazy Boy.
Or get 0% plus cashback at BC. Let's get places.
The pain was really bad in my knees, my ankles, so my husband said, let's go to the Big Feet store. I was like, really?
Dodge Porch made a big difference in my life.
Where were these all in? You claim the good life with a free arch support fitting in the Good Feet store. Good Feet, good life. Social for use or boys. Millions support your community like ABC Partners. Bring your stories, needs together. Turn the focus, move this from others. Now, the FCC is questioning our commitment to the community. Show your support for KFSN TV by scanning this QR code today. You have until July 29th to tell the FCC to keep your trusted local station on the air.
August 31st, get a rate as low as 3.99% APR on truck loans. If you refinance your higher rate loan, another today. at mybecunews.org.
And tonight, 3 more Jeopardy alarms are back on the Alex Trebek stage. Helps to advance into the semis, one step closer to the $1 million prize for charity. Good luck to Mira and Ray. Great to see you again. With the remaining spot in the semis on the line, let's play Jeopardy. Starting off with this categories. First up, where to? Then it's business as usual, followed by rough movie reviews. We have sci-fi and fantasy books. I'm thinking of a number. And finally, ways to get lost. Oh, you're up first. Where to for 300? Want to see the Grand Canyon of the Pacific? Then it's off to Waimea Canyon on this Hawaiian isle. It's on Kauai. Back to you, Bob. Where to for 200? Let's go slow down Australia. It's largest and longest Great complex. So, what is the Great Barrier? That's right. Where to for 400? Let's head to the St. Louis Land Park. You can take a tram 630 feet to the top and see for 30 miles around us. Great. Where's the arch? Yeah, the Gateway Arch. Let's do... Let's take the other one for 100. The Oxford English Dictionary says this word is used to drive away poultry, birds, or other intruders. Presumably that includes flies. Here, place sheep, fly, yes.
Ways to get lost in 200, please.
Michael Jackson used this get lost phrase as the title of a song about avoiding violence at all costs. Great. What is Peter? Just eat it. Take down a number for 100. It's been in use by kites since 1896, despite never referring to an actual quantity. Great. What is 8? Not 8. Lower mirror? Mirror.
What is times 57?
57, right? 57 dragons.
I'll take rough reviews for 200, please.
A letterbox review of this 2018 John Krasinski film. Why the... Did you just want to make Oh, what is a quiet place? That is the movie. Rough reviews for 300. On 1994's North, she wrote, I hated the movie. Hated the movie. Cisco also not a fan. Oh, it's correct. Rock movie reviews for 400. Sorry, Miss Ball. Rotten Tomatoes 100 worst movies of all time include this 2, Cruise Control, and its laughable dialogue. Mira.
What is Speed 2?
That's right.
I'll take Ways to get lost for 300.
Drop the last 3 letters of a word from N's to this word, meaning depart the clean. Oh, which Hawaii. Scramble to scram. Rock movie reviews for 500. Back to the best reviews. An Amazon review of this 2013 film about Solomon Northup somewhat missed the point. I did not like the treatment of people. 1 star. It's a reasonable reaction to 12 years of slave. Back to you, Mo. Ways to say get lost. Expressing something's gone. This phrase shows up in both Shakespeare, 1609, and Greek Literature, 2 years later. Reading a song about the time of your life is called Good Riddance. Oh, I'm thinking of another 200. It's How Many Spartans Died by the Trojan Army, at least according to the title of the 2006 film. Great. What is It's 300, and it's the bell. Finish off the bad reviews. Not even more Team Jacob. The Austin Chronicle had mosquito bites that were more passionate than this 2008 film. You're out.
Wait, Twilight?
You got it.
Wait, so say they lost their fight for this.
If puns are your thing, instead of saying they lost, you might offer think like a tree. Great. For his lead. That's correct. It moves you into the lead right with 400. We need to make like a tree lead, but just for a moment, because we'll be right back with more Celebrity Jeopardy All-Star. Serious infections, blood clots, healthcare, cancers, including serious allergies, genetic death, heart attack, and stroke occur. Sneaky event risk increases age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection. It's on
injection to see if Rinvoq is right for you.
From Queens, welcome back to Celebrity Jeopardy. Very much what does it feel to be back on the Outlaws backstage? Just as scary the first time you did All-Star because it's All-Star All-Star. But I think we need to fix the name. I think it should be Celebrity All-Stars at Random Park. I think it's time to Celebrity Jeopardy. I have enough for my name and a title. It's fine. Yeah, it's exciting. Win or lose, this is one of my highlights. That's great. Tell us about your charity. I'm playing for Office Dog. I've been working with them for a while now. It's a small organization that they help pregnant women find themselves unhoused at the time, and they give them a place to stay, they get them on their feet, and they do everything they can to help these women start a family. And we've been doing it for a while now. Oh, this is a great partnership. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you.
What did you hear after your first Celebrity Jeopardy appearance? You did very well.
from is Romy and Michelle, and Romy is not going down for her mental prowess, so it's nice. Yes.
Close friends say, whoa, music does.
My charity is the UNDTF. I'm on the board of trustees. We are a fund that supports on-the-ground organizations the world over that help trafficking victims and survivors escape trafficking or exit and then rebuild their lives. And we're one of the angels that have helped over 100,000 people in over 60 countries.
Bethesda, Maryland. You made it to the finals in your first Celebrity Jeopardy appearance.
Excited.
Is that more pressure now coming back to those expectations, or what do you think?
You know, it's less pressure now because at the same time, I mean, you know, I don't have the recall that I used to. You know what you know. I mean, I can't instantly identify elements from the table or tell you off the bat who won Best Supporting Actress in 1996. For example, you know, for me, I mean, I played for the Inner City Scholarship Fund of New York City. I've worked with them for a long time. They help financially strapped families of all faith backgrounds send their kids to the excellently safe inner city Catholic schools in New York City. They've been doing great work that really transforms lives for a very long time.
Did you play for them last time, right? Yeah, so you won a lot of money.
That's right. What did you know what they did with it? Well, I know that the $250,000 was enough for 125 elementary and high school kids in the Bronx who awarded scholarships to help build their schools. It's fantastic.
He's got control of the board. Make a selection for him.
I'm thinking of number 300.
It's two numbers, actually. And together they need message received and music speaking. Great. Or it's 10-4. Yeah.
Thinking of number 400.
And the Proclaimers hit, it's the total miles the singer would walk just to be the man who falls down in the corner to walking that far.
Europe? What is 10,000 miles?
No. Lower rate. Some's actually called 500 miles. So if you walk 500 miles, then 500 more, you walk 1,000 miles. Thank you.
Number 500.
Come on, Christmas wasn't that long ago. This number comes right before Lisa Lane.
Look, what is 8 East of Lane?
Sorry, not 8. Here, 9. Also on 9. Great. I'm not going to try to go into the it's sick there. Sorry. Great. Flowing 150 miles to the Liberian Sea. Here.
What is the code?
Not the code, I'm afraid. Oh, hooray. With your points, it's the Argo. Next to you.
Business 300.
Check out this brand to buy custom bags like Derek Hughes' DJ2, as well as Kyle Schwarber's KS Flow. Great.
Where's Louis Slugger?
Yeah, they make bats.
Business as usual 400.
That's theirs.
Let's do 800.
All right, you'll have 2,600 if you're right then. Here's your clue. Selectric helped this company claim 94% of the market for red rifles in 1978. And to be honest, I think Selectric is more than awesome.
What
do we got, Ray? You know, it's IBM that made the Selectric, and my nemesis Watson.
$100.
You know, so I believe, Ray? Selectric.
Business 200.
This makes some sense. 7 clues, policy restriction rules, and you're always welcome, as long as Rex doesn't count articles. Right.
Where's scissors?
Yes, scissors pass.
Business as usual 500.
From 1939 to 1960, Howard Hughes was the principal shareholder of the 300 Airline. In 2001, saw him as Oh, what's GWA? Business as usual for 100. Big combo and candies are provided by this fast food chain. Ma'am, this is oh, what is Wendy's? This is a Wendy's. Where to for 100? A herd of giraffes lives on the premises of the Giraffe Manor, the hotel in Iowa.
Sci-fi fantasy books for 400 business.
See your favorite romance. A Chat with Friends is the title of this handy rare book about a starbound molecular biologist trying to save Earth. Here,
What is Count Ray?
no, I'm sorry, not Gilman. Lower Ray? Oh, so close, you know. The book is called Project Gilman. Select it.
So behind. Okay. I'm going to go for 500, please.
You'll come back. Set in Westeros, a night of the Seven Kingdoms is by this author. George R.R. Martin.
Yes.
Game of Thrones. You're it.
Okay, 300.
Contact is a 1985 novel from Mrs. Strong. Taught us about space on his PBS show Cosmos.
Oh, Carl Sagan.
That's it.
Sci-fi fantasy books for 200.
No relation to the late night host. This sword-slinging barbarian, created by Robert E. Howard, debuted in the 1930s. Oh, who is Conan? It's Conan. Sci-fi fantasy books. Sword of the Stone is the first part of the quartet of books by Keith White, which tells the story of the state.
Who's King Arthur?
That is correct. King Arthur. You made up some ground there, Mira. But don't worry about this. You're in third, but there's so much work to make up ground in double and triple jeopardy. You'll select first. When we come back, double jeopardy up next.
Like moderate severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tripwire. Increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, like symptoms, or need vaccine. Tripwire. Doctor Action Fire today. Instant response. It's my church. Introducing the free trash service. Introduces up to 99% trash service. Afforded by eight professionals and
Whether you're a delivery truck or any kind of company vehicle, big keys with big money. If you've been hurt by a big truck, call us. We're on the biz.
Call 1-800-222-2222. It's the EDC and better help.
We begin with store transportation. So we have Celeb Town. This is a map of these are all celebrity names that have a city in them. After that, we have Let's Make European. A Greek match. Followed by Chips. Why not? And finally, Not Family Gesture. In this category, we love to see your gestures if they're ones we can show on TV.
Let's try a Greek myth match for 800.
The answer there.
All right, that's my turn. All right.
Hey baby, wanna listen to some sticks? This dog in the underworld got to spend part of the year with his dream girl, Persephone.
Please, Hades.
Hades is going like this.
Let's go for a Greek myth match for 1,000, please.
Both a lady killer and a killer of ladies, the son of Zeus took out Medusa and used her head to rescue future wife Andromeda. Well, it was Jason, not Jason. You're a red. That's another number. Back to you, Mary.
Greek myth match for 600, please.
Quite the looker, Adonis even got this mighty Greek goddess of beauty to fall hard, though she was kind of weird.
Celeb Town for 600, please.
Let's visit Celeb Town. Disney World devotees are keen on this actor who brought Will Turner to life in the Pirates of the Caribbean flights. Right. Who is Orlando Bloom? That's correct.
Mr. Slim Family Hunter.
Kansas Tanisha Cohen was born in Melbourne. She's got a first name in Spring, Georgia. Great. Or Savannah. No? Oh, I'm sorry. Mira.
For Savannah Guthrie?
Yes, we needed her name. Savannah Guthrie.
Okay, let's go to Greek myth match for 400, please.
This dog had a replace thermodynamic adventure with each other after he fell for Amphitrite, a scene. Mira.
Who's Poseidon?
Yes.
Let's finish that with Greek myth match, please.
Keep up. This beauty wed Menelaus, fled to Troy with Paris, who got killed. She married Paris' brother, whom she betrayed to husband woman, Menelaus. Oh, it's Helen. Helen of Troy is.
Celeb Town for 1,000.
California, not Texan. He received his first Oscar nomination for playing the title role in Elvis. No, it was Austin Butler for $1,000, right?
Celeb Town for 400.
Jeans or no jeans, you've probably seen this actress with an Aussie sitting her name on white photos for youth bullying.
Celeb Town for 200.
And the only way to unravel the spectrum actor of the dad American Pie.
Oh, it was Eugene Levy.
Yes.
Let's speak European for 600.
The common Greek thanks seen here is pronounced roughly a touchstone and is related to the sword of the Holy Trinity. Here,
Please, you first. Right. Let's speak European for 400, please.
from Italian for pillager, it's a word for Great. Where's Paisan? Well done. I'm glad you got that.
Let's do something closer to chips for 200.
Society in 1968 known as plastic. Police military, orangutans working government, chips are scientists. Here,
We're playing games.
yes.
Let's speak European for 200, please.
Spanish for cover gives us this word for the style of food seen here. Right.
What is tapas?
Those are topics.
Chips 400.
That's chips. Burgers don't, but almost every night a chip makes a new organized eggs. Researchers want to know why. Oh, for the next? We make a new nest every night. That's right. And that closer to just 100 years every night. We're going to pause for a moment for this commercial break. Back with more celebrity.
nature calls. So mom uses chicken against flea and tick nets at a great price. Delivered fast, right to the door. For quality nets, for lots of pets, there's Chewy. Have you ever seen them go campus? Their schools know that every new skill they learn is a new opportunity to further advance their career. And because our a formal skills-based education, because only adults adapt to their own needs of the environment. In UMTC's online programs, you can learn emerging technologies, advanced science, and data analytics. First, the UMTC Faculty First After Care Accelerator is thicker, fuller, healthier in just 3 weeks. This accelerator contains a key ingredient backed by a clinical study shown to accelerate your growth and reduce timelines and errors. For Force After Care Growth Accelerator, when you or someone you love is diagnosed with mesothelioma, you can read answers seconds. When you have the mesothelioma cell, we know your story. We can tailor a guide specific for you. Asbestos.com, our free mesothelioma taking physical and successful resources to guide you every step of the way. For your free mesothelioma packet, 888-900-3931. Visit asbestos.com, the nation's most trusted mesothelioma resource.
First, you get hit by psoriasis. And then you get this time by choking. Touch your joints on the inside and your skin on the outside. If you've been hit by find out more about psoriatic arthritis at doublewhammy.com. Talk to you.
Our judges tell me that they will accept responsibility in that round. That's another one.
So I'm in first again at the break.
Celebrating the 30th legendary sitcom everybody loves, Raymond Crew. What is it about that show that still resonates all these years later?
I think what over the years what I've noticed is everybody identifies with some character in the show. That's my mom, that's my father. And cultural differences, it seems everybody's family is crazy. You know, it's all grounded with love and all that, but yeah, that's the common denominator to identify with.
People start out identifying with the same thing, and as they get older, they start to realize they're not their parents.
I'm definitely turning to my father and Peter Boyle everything you see Peter Boyle do on that show, my father did without pants on. But yeah, if you ask my wife, I'm becoming my father. Yes.
You've got another show, right?
I do have another one, Running Point, which has been on for 1 season already. 10 months of starring, and I got ordered for the 2nd season. I'm playing the coach of the Pretend Lakers. It's the TV version of the Lakers. And the celebrity champion Ike Barinholtz is one of the head writers on it. Yeah, I got to pick his brain a little about things that he wouldn't tell me too much. But no matter how much you tell me, I'm not going to be like Ike Barinholtz.
This is very exciting. I'm a big Broadway fan, and you just got done with
this version of Roxy that I just fell in love with, and I had the time of my life.
Speaking of dads, your dad also, had done Broadway before.
Yes, my dad first got discovered in that championship season for which he was nominated for a Tony, and we actually held his wake at Sardis, and so, like, Broadway will always be very indelibly connected to my memories of that.
I love that you didn't the part, you spent 2 years learning how to cross the jazz.
No, I just learned generally how to jazz dance because I knew I wanted to do Broadway, and then this opportunity arose to possibly do Chicago stuff.
Congratulations. That's so great. Love that. Celebrity Jeopardy appearances. What do you really study?
Well, that I need to work on my resting Jeopardy face. I just need much better at resting Jeopardy face. That's very selective right there. That's AI. Leaving a wax in it.
What are you trying this time instead? You have a different face?
I'm just trying total equanimity, just affect less.
For Jeopardy, I've been trying to stop.
I want them to be more serene.
It's also the solution on my own.
Well, that part, let's see European for 100.
French for a word, or an artist's life work. It properly requires efficient mouth shape awareness. So, what is the
let's speak European for 1,000.
Sail from Denmark to this country, and the local warm cozy agent is no longer needed, but the goose, which didn't quite catch on internationally. So, what is Norway? That was Norway.
Hey, not an empty gesture for 200.
Flirting with a member of our audience? Extend a thumb to your ear and a pinky to your lips. This is your instruction. Great. Where's Paul? Paul is not enough to get your forearm. The gesture popularized by a 2004 Jay-Z hit. If you stress, just brush the dirt off your this. Jay-Z brushed dirt off his shoulders. That's the gesture. That's direct. Not a gesture 600. A gesture the New York Times has called a human version of those best friends forever lockets is the hand kiss. Here, place the fire. You think that's your own husband?
I would do it to my husband also. Not an empty gesture for 800.
A Jewish blessing is the inspiration for the super fingers given by a sci-fi race. Here,
Please live long and prosper.
that's right. Open solution.
Like Star Trek fan, which was one thing I did with my dad. We would sit there in the 70s and watch reruns, and like I just loved it. So, okay, I'm an empty gesture for 1,000, please.
One more. I don't know, is it this? Why do they do it? Forms right, the shaka looks like. Becky, you're up.
Okay, storage transportation for 600, please.
A 2025 trip referenced the 2025 by New York's government ending on this canal. Pour water from that great lake into the Atlantic.
Oh, what is the Erie Canal?
That's the right canal.
Is road transportation for 800?
Answer. All right, for 6,200, that's right. Here's your clue. It's the name of the 1961 challenge segregation by taking buses from D.C. to the Deep South.
Or the Freedom Rider?
That's right. You have $1,000. It's the word for the typical fighter aircraft of World War I, which fairly few engines, the second one, have 13 aircraft. Yes.
Okay, storage transportation for 1,000, please.
The Golden State coach has been used at every one of these British events since winning the Forts in 1831. Oh, that's coronation. You got it. Historic purification 200. Before Europeans brought in horses, Plains Indians used these pets as beasts of burden. Ferociously, they howled. Great.
Where's the wolf?
Not a wolf. Oh, Ramiro? Close, but they're just dogs. Go, who's left? Oh, chase the country. Tool making was thought human only until Jupiter all saw a chip. She's done now. These insects, version of an answer.
What is a termite mound?
Correct.
Chimps per 800 face.
The arms up pose here is called GHC. HC for head class, and G for this activity that removes parasites, plus has a social component. Whoa. What do you mean? That's right. It's the last weekend. Remember over chimps? This review performs a dividing line with primate populations, with chimps north of it and pygmy chimps, aka bonobos, south. Look at the Congo River there. So we took double jeopardy as well with those never fear for selecting first because this game is not over yet. We have triple jeopardy on deck. And start right after this.
What if you could carry on with pure attacks?
the FCC is questioning our commitment to the community. Show your support for KFSN TV by scanning this QR code today. You have until July 29th to tell the FCC to keep your trusted local station on the air.
You're driving down the road. Big truck, authority comments, and boom! We're in there fighting to get you the big money that you need. Call us. We're the Land Brothers.
Let's have some breakfast. We have US Postmates, then T-Mobile. Here we need two words where the T is in different places, like rust and ruts. And finally, my cell phone plan. Wait, you're up first. Let's do T-Mobile for a cowboy's footwear and what he might need to get up on his horse. You're up.
Boots and boots. What are boots and boots?
That's right. Hold on.
Okay. Let's have some breakfast for 600.
Over to breakfast. If you're taking the meat out of your eggs Benedict, try Explorer tea. Make heaps of this meaty green.
Early spinach.
Yes.
Okay. Let's have some breakfast for 900.
Shakshuka is a delish one-pan dish in which the eggs are cooked this way, which also means stolen in another sense. Here,
what is poached?
They are poached.
Let's have some breakfast for 1200.
To spell this Spanish sausage, it's great in a breakfast buffet.
Chorizo. Right. Let's place these for 600.
It's Washington, D.C. for George Vancouver's pal Peter, though it's spelled like a comparative weather condition. Here.
What is Mount Rainier?
Yes, spelled like raining.
Let's have some breakfast for 1500, please.
This granola adjacent Swiss cream of rolled oats and often dried fruits wasn't a breakfast staple originally. Here.
What is muesli?
That is muesli. Well done.
I know my breakfast. Okay. Let's have some breakfast for 300.
We'll finish it off. The Belgian type of this breakfast staple got its current popularity except at the 1964 World's Fair. Oh, what a waffle? It's a Belgian waffle, right? US place names for 900. This college town in North Carolina is named for a church building on a certain rise of land.
Oh, what is Chapel Hill?
Yes. US place names for 1200. The answer there is a daily double.
I like geography. I find it relaxing.
Well, let's see how this goes for you. For 14,400 if you're right, here's your clue. The name of this Texas city honors a friar from Padua, Italy.
What is San Antonio? It's a US place named for 1500.
The boy of Gerald Ford, this Michigan city is named over a bunch of tunnels met at the fast-moving part of the river.
Oh, what is Grand Rapids?
He was from Grand Rapids.
US place names for 300.
This capital of Maryland was named for a future leader.
Great. Order.
No, I'm sorry. Like that.
Songs of Los Angeles for 600.
This Courtney Love band sang of Malibu. The sun goes down, I watch you slip away. And the sun goes down, I walk into the woods.
No, what is it called? That's right. Songs of Los Angeles for 900.
Walking through the valley down this long street. The West Young Ventura Boulevard will smoke.
Songs of Los Angeles for 300.
Rivers Cuomo of Weezer wishes he could live in his ritzy enclave. That's where I will be. You're right.
What is Beverly Hills?
That's the song.
Okay, songs of Los Angeles for 1200, please.
The internet. On Songs of Los Angeles.
I guess two. So, 7 passages. Wow.
Describe the physical feature correct. Songs of Los Angeles is the guy. Sheryl Crow didn't want much, and all I want to do just to have some fun until the sun comes up over the street.
What is Santa Monica Boulevard?
That is correct.
That's just Songs of Los Angeles for 15 minutes.
It's fictional. I love LA. This legend notes that from the South Bay to the Valley, everybody's very happy. Great. Who is Newman? Randy Newman is right. T-Mobile 600. Climate activist Thunberg. And what other climate activists think she is? No, what is it? Greta?
Right.
Yes, you got it.
T-Mobile for 9.
Answer. What's that?
I'm gonna go with 6,000.
Okay. Aggressive winter in T-Mobile at 22,400 direct. Answer please. 2019 film flop, and with apologies to James Corden and Judy Dench, actors who performed in it.
What is Cats and Cats?
That is right, yes. T-Mobile for 1,200. Upscale dress guy. What did you still want?
Oh, what's staying inside? Right. T-Mobile for 1,500.
Delayed marriage. Is there really a difference? Am I right? Here.
What is Marital and what is Marshall?
Very good.
Pandemic slip for private day. For, gosh, 1,500.
All right, start with the bottom. Let's see what this is all about. This side of the shop is non-stop as nature from 59 to 125. And his heart is going on now. Yes, I said yes, I did yes.
What is the A train?
No, I'm sorry. Oh. All right. This side of the shop there, that's what it's with James Joyce. Let me hear it.
Okay. All right. Let's do same category for 600, please.
All right. Steakhouse is going to be a long one. Something I brought this 1860s novel written by Whiskey. My copy at 1,444 pages. No, what's War and Peace? That's it.
Ken Jennings Private Book. Literary Private Gift for 900. What is the Great Gatsby?
No, sorry. Overrated? So it's the easy dishes. Oh God, it's the Carolina.
Okay. Ken Jennings for 1,200.
It's going so well, yeah. You finished first. I think so. But France was a rough country.
Oh, it was Jean Valjean.
Yes. Mine is wrong.
Okay. Ken Jennings for 300.
I got the this player. Also, why am I here?
I also played
Oh, that's true. Wow. Let's another John Valjean. I see.
No, I did not play Jean Valjean. You just have to beat me every time with that buzzer. Okay.
My father helped me once, and we have to do any of this. My cell phone plan.
Okay. Let's try it for 300, please.
My plan right out of town is to pick my daughter at 10, which is this hour I've set. Amen? To get really mad if she's not home.
cell phone plan of $600.
The construction material you need is 1983 phone. It's also what your net phone needs, so use it to weigh down those papers. What is it bring for
My cell phone plan of $900.
I plan to take thousands of selfies by walking the Manhattan across the suspension bridge of 1983.
What is the perfect dose? My cell phone plan for $1,200.
You're landing in Seattle. I'm driving from this city, also in the airport. So if I'm ready, I'll be in the cell phone hall. What's the code? What is my cell phone plan? New Hampshire. I'll be on the phone with my citizens if that's proposed in DC. Oh, what is trip down? Yes, it's an investment. Couldn't get out of New Hampshire. So you never know. Triple jeopardy round. Your money, $27,900. But you know, maybe not out of this one. Let's see how there's a final jeopardy. All right, I'm back. I couldn't stop it, so you told me. So for what it's worth, you're wrong. $6,000 for
Blaster bathroom, which is walking money, request money, please bathroom. Quietly,
police are asking residents of this community to be on the alert to report anything suspicious that might lead to an arrest.
I mean, the sucker she didn't deserve that. It was a beautiful Wednesday morning in May. Leslie and Leslie was home and walked down this quiet street in Churchill's Maryland. Catch the bus to work. But on this day, for some reason, Leslie never showed up.
Regularly, and I was operations manager specialist, and Leslie there was one of my employees. Leslie was supposed to be at work at 10. When she didn't show up at 10:15, I just assumed she had a doctor's appointment or something held her up on the bus or something like that. Then it's about 10:40, 10:45.
She seemed on the way. I was listening. I was talking to her husband.
Leslie's not. She had a doctor's appointment. No, very quick. That's not good. Now something's really wrong. He's very concerned. I said, well, she's only a mile and a half down the road. Why don't I just drive down and I'll meet you there? Drive right down there. About 6 friends that lived on the street. From elementary school. When I said to see, I'm going to go I'm so
You're thinking Stanislaus way. I'm still in your mind.
I think something's wrong. There must have been an accident. Somewhere there's an accident. She fell, but a car, something has happened.
Leslie Pierce has been charged for what I said she was up to the home not long after her ride. As soon as she stepped inside the front door, there were signs that something was really wrong. There was a knock at the table, and there was a woman's blood, and her husband started calling out for Leslie, and got nothing about it.
I looked to my right, and there was a significant amount of something walking around, and went upstairs. When I went upstairs, I noticed on the wall was an area that could run down. It looked like something was on trial. I couldn't see anything move down the hall. My door was slowly moving. That's all. It's the door.
The first family dog, a lot loud and screamer, comes up to the basement.
I see the scene. When I check the basement, Satan comes back up from the basement. So she's not there. We ran into the kitchen. The back door was ajar. It wasn't fully closed. I started pointing out to him. Something was in the wall. This wall. She must have fallen. I realized probably was Alan Paul. So I decided to call 911. I work for a company called I've been had their blood in the bowl.
So, not a lot of traffic. Just a really nice, calm, quiet neighborhood. that's kind of tucked away. It's like a cave, and it's a place where you would want to raise your family. How long did it take for you to live in the same house on the same block? Yes. How did you first meet with the nurse? It's Leslie at first night. Wasn't pleasant. She was really friendly. And her kindness was also her personality. She was lovely in every way. Leslie's husband, what I said, he was very thoughtful and very kind. And they only had one child, Lauren. We had dinner together every night. We got always cooked breakfast on Saturday, and my mom and I would eat 2 months in the front of the house. Lauren met in high school and was at the law. Her parents were amazing. They were just super sweet, very welcoming, very open. Business photo. Well, that's me. Someone told me that I was like, it must have been 1977 when I was born. So, 3 of us. Lauren's father, he described as like the life of the party. They were very involved in Lauren's life. They had a really great relationship. He was a really great guy. Lauren's mom was one of a kind. She was just so warm and so sweet. She was born, she just had these beautiful eyes. She was like a second mother to me, really. She was just very caring and loving. And Lauren was definitely the apple of her eye. August 2nd, 2001, Lauren Freer is 23 years old, living in an apartment not far from her dad's home, walks through with Lauren. My mom and I talked on the phone after I sleep together. I knew I was going to tell her. I called her and her friend gave this way. Oh, she's talking to me, but I was told to tell you if you call to call it fine. His signs of violence, rumble, and police on the way. The question now is, where is Leslie Freer? Hold the gun. It's horrifying. It's terrifying. It's haunting. You might find a new favorite. He's really cool for the cheese beer soup. Oh, full-time working mother, but luckily I found it supportive. Like myself, I gotta get broken at YouTube.
We'll just instant voice capture to the everything store world. Plus, voice capture is not just only 3 times more at voiceinvoice.com.
Okay, we're going to feed. After Leslie's boss, Gregory Reed, called 911 on the morning she failed to show for work, he and Leslie's husband Sandy did as they were instructed and waited outside for Ken's fuel ride.
5-10 minutes went by. Leslie shit around, saying, they pulled their guns. They simply goes, what? That's what it is. Kind of joking around. I think my gun hurt somebody and trying to freak out. I said, she must have phoned that. Except it was someone I was in denial of was probably fight.
Brett was speaking as if he had it wasn't just an accident. If Leslie's hurt, she's going to the hospital. Why would he cleaned up already?
I asked him to this you were upstairs off the equipment to shut him. And as soon as I said that,